Why is there no sound on this screen? The hell, man? Oh, there it is. Hello. Hold on, give me a second. Into the abyss again. Sorry, I have that song stuck in my head. Anyone know that? Jiraiya? Is that how you say his name? Jeremiah dies and goes to hell. Into the abyss again, and I will always be your friend. A friend. So grab my hand, take my hand, I can't do this of Friday nights, foggy streets and Christmas lights, into the abyss again, and I will always be... Anyone? A good song. It also starts off with one of the hardest drum solos I've ever heard. It goes like... It goes fucking crazy. But not better, I'll say not better. Not better than the end of Whiplash. The end of Whiplash goes insano mode, but is pretty good, I gotta say. Anyways, I'm here and playing Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail, newest update. Honkai Star Rail, Honkai Star Rail, Honkai Star Rail. Spend money, spend money, spend money. Gotcha. All your money. Give us all your fucking money. That's the game I'm playing today. And I'm feeling a little funny today, okay? I've had no caffeine. No caffeine today. But I have been horribly sick. And not like the normal sick that I'm plagued with. You know, normally I'm just coughing and I have a stuffy nose. I should probably get that checked out. You are literally leaving Tifa alone in Don Corneo's manor to gamble? Tifa's gonna be fine. I don't even know who Don Corneo is. I don't know who that is. I haven't met that. You're spoiling the game for me. You're spoiling it. Forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I'm sick again. I haven't eaten since yesterday morning. Well, technically I ate lunch, but that shit is no longer inside my system. I'm literally not. That's where you were walking. I didn't know his name was Don Cornelio, okay? You spoiling the game for me. I wasn't paying attention. They have to say his name a couple more times so it ingrains in my head. Also, I don't know Tifa's in there. I just saw someone that looked like Tifa going inside of there for reasons that I don't know. You're spoiling it for me. Anyways, yeah, I haven't eaten since yesterday. You have to pay attention to the plot. I know you're used to glazing over character talk because you only play Hell games. I do pay attention. I try my best. I'm trying my best. I pay the most attention to that game. Try harder. Also, I'm not gonna lie, okay? It's kind of hard to tell what's happening sometimes with like the polygon characters, okay? Sometimes I can't tell who's who and what's happening on the screen. I'm sick. I haven't eaten anything. I can't eat anything, I think. I think I'll fucking puke if I eat something. I don't know. I'm just drinking water, though. Took you a bit, too? Yeah, I'm not... It's hard for me to tell what the fuck's happening in that game. Well, not really, but like, I don't know. You'll get used to it. The claimable rewards! Oh! Super sale day! Holy shit, dude! Holy shit! Oh! Like $1 and I get 2 pulls? That's crazy. Holy cow. That's insane. You are also horribly sick. How dare you give me your disease? Spinning away at the light cone banner every now and then. I'm gonna save this. Look. Also, who the fuck would use it for 2 variable dices? This is stupid. Why would I buy this? You think I'm dumb? I'm not gonna do that. That's worthless. I'm gonna save these because as cool as Ranmei and Lucha are, like I'm just gonna get. I'd rather like save it. There's March. I already own her. Did you see this? Oh, look at that! I gotta get that. I have to get this. Oh my gosh. I have to get this. Oh my gosh, I have to. There's no choice. I have to get it. Think of how cool this case would be to have on Trailblazer, the character that I use in one team specifically. I do kind of want this, but like I'm not about to spend whatever amount of money this is. What is that? 25,000? 25,000? I'll go to Ordinary Couch. Let's see how much that is. This is 12,000-ish. Is this a reward tracker you pay real money for? It doesn't consume the shards. I think it just tracks how much you buy. So you have to obtain it. You just have to obtain the shards. So you could buy this. This is like 12-ish hundred. This is like 6,000. So it's like 1,000, 10, 18,000. This is like 20,000. 20,000. I think I'd have to buy. I need another 5,000. I need another 5,000. So that's already. I'd have to buy. I have to buy this again. That's like $250. Now it's like $270. $280 or something crazy. I guess I got to buy a bunch of express supply passes, but it's not going to be enough. That's like fucking $200 to get this. Oh, this is pretty easy though. This you can get if you just you do this one and then this one, right? That should be enough. 150, that's still like not really. That's at least like if you were gonna buy them anyways, you're getting extra shit, I guess. You could buy every JRPG ever made for that price. Yeah, and 3 Nintendo games. No, sorry, 2 Nintendo games. Poggies. Hold on. If I click this, is it gonna dox me? 1 Nintendo game. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, this opened up a window that you can't see. First time share reward 90 stellar jades. Oh, dude. Oh, look that link. The only worst thing you could buy. You don't actually have to click it. I didn't actually have to share that with anyone, I think. As long as you press copy, it like thinks you're gonna share it, and then it doesn't. Event gifts? Wait, if I go to this event, I can get a Trailblazer bat light stick. That's so cool. Why is Honkai Star Rail like off center again? Why does this always happen? That's you. That's literally that's you. That's not. This is not. This is you. I don't want you to move. What is that? Hide status bar, true mode, full screen source. I don't want to click that. I'm scared. I don't know what that is. Stop clicking you. I don't want to touch you. Okay, there you go. I clicked the link. What is this? Oh, new characters. Invite friends. Oh, that thing. I think that has to be like a new. That has to actually be like a new person. Oh, did you pick someone for this? I obviously picked Kafka. She's like the only character well, I guess March, huh? You'd pick March. It was Kafka, Firefly, or March, but like I already have this E6 Kafka. I gotta go Kafka. Didn't even look at the rest. Okay, I vaguely know what this this lady does. Casterize. Block 1 instance of killing blow for allies, effective even when not in a team. Follow someone on Tumblr who definitely clicked Silver Roll, so it's fine. I'm sure I'll see it. Yeah, you probably just look it up on the wiki. Why is it giving me a Oh, it's telling me what everyone does. That's crazy. That's crazy. Very cool. All I know is that like her ultimate or whatever, or not her ultimate, but like her memo sprite attack takes like 10 hours to unleash. Attack the enemies in the area to summon Netherwing.
Emerge from your
Oh! You get Blade, Sealy, and Fushuan's light cone from the character redemption, but not them. God, I don't even know what's happening right now. It's one of the like 6 5-stars I don't have.
May death protect us.
Just got an achievement. What's happening right now? After you can continuously daze enemies in her path. Use a technique will attack enemies in a radius. Okay. Consume its own HP. This lady's OP, right? She's like hella OP. There's no way she isn't.
Be careful. There's something unsettling ahead.
I remember when I first saw her animations and they were showing off like the dragon laser beam. That shit looked so slow. Probably because it was on slow mode. Would your setup even be? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna get her. I'm probably just gonna save for the collab.
Receive divinity.
Wow.
May death protect us.
He's blowing up. Oh, that was so crazy. She like killed everything. That was so insane. Here to update you on how easily she obliterates the current MOC. I mean, I know this is her trial, so it's like supposed to make her look hella powerful, but she did kind of like murder everything. And I'll tell you, there's a couple character trials where they don't show the character off very well. The character kind of looks like they suck.
As you wish.
Underestimating us will cost you. Delivering more.
Me. Wow.
It's coming. I know that's way. Let me go.
Like everyone looked bad, but that's just because the game had no mechanics. I want to see this on slow mode. Yeah, this is what I remember seeing. it's like kind of sucks on slow mode. And why do you have to press it 4 times? What the hell? Whatever. That was cool. Fugue. Fugue. Interesting. I see a lot of people complain about this guy and like how he's like needed for Acheron teams, but like that's not real, right? Like my Acheron team performs fine. Yeah, everyone's like, you gotta get Jousher, or whatever his name is. What is his name? Jousher is fucking. That's not how you say his name. You gotta get this guy. You need him on her team. Did my internet die? I don't know. It's a good question. Drop frames 0%. Drop frames. Not me. Okay. All right, that's the end. No, I'm just kidding. It's not the end. It'd be funny if that was the end. No, that wouldn't be that funny. I guess it's not that funny if you did think about it. It's like not really that funny, but I wanted to should I even bother? I'll do it. Why not? I'll do the Honkai one just because I like this one. Oh my fucking god, he's getting into the drama, guys. He's getting into the drama. This is not the drama yet. The drama is the next one. Who cares about Star Rail? I care. This is Acheron. This is before 2.1. A little before 2.1. Not nihility, not electric, not imaginary. Fuck you. Oh, it's not imaginary though. It can't be Dr. Ratio. Can't be Hunt either. Topaz? It can't be Hunt. Why do I think of Hunt? Okay, what other element or what other paths exist? Ron May? I don't want to put that in because you said it. You can't say that. Blade. That's too early, I think. That was way too early. Then lose? Okay, fine, I'll put Runway. So you're wrong. You fucking suck. You literally fucking suck. Between 1.6 and 1.2. Between Blade and Ron May. They're not Harmony. They're not Destruction, Nihility, or Hunt. What else is there? What other fucking character types are there besides those four? Erudition? Erudition? What is it? Who has erudition? You hollows. I didn't know. How am I supposed to know they use the same material? The material's literally the most impossible one to remember. Let me think of like Xianzhao people. Xianzhao, right? Maybe. Would you not? I'm not paying attention to character upgrade materials. I'm trying to think about 1.2. Look, I'm sick and I haven't eaten in like a day and a half. Okay, so this is like impossible. Or the space station. This shit's just wrong. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I guess. Well, yeah, I guess you're right, huh? Qianzhao. Dude, when did RGT come out? I don't remember when RGT came out. Eat food if you need to. I'm gonna fucking throw up if I eat food. You're a harasser. Can't be you. I'm literally just going through. Oh, it could be you. Quantum preservation. Oh, fuck you. It is RGT. What the hell? Oh. Uh-oh, he's getting into the drama, guys. Getting into the drama. The meaning of the flower lies in the duration of its bloom, and not its petals, aroma, or the seeds it leaves behind. A thrower. Who talks about flowers and petals and smells. Fugue? Fugue has like a flower in her ult. Oh, Fugue. The meaning of a flower lies in the duration of its bloom, not its petal, aroma, or the seeds it leaves. Is this Argenty? Argenty talks about flowers. Craig Lee Thompson. Thomas, not Thompson. I fucking can't read. Craig Lee Thomas. Craig Lee Thomas. The meaning of a flower lies in its duration of its bloom, not in its petals, aroma, or the seeds it leaves behind. Who would talk about flowers besides Argenty? Okay, what other men exist? Talk about flowers. This is a man name, right? I don't fucking know. I'm fucking gender normative ass motherfucker. Dr. Ratio. Why would he say this though? He has no reason to say this. Aventurine? Why would he say that too? Men. Yeah. Oh, fucking gross, dude. Gross. This guy? This guy's like an abundance ass motherfucker. Dude, yes.
The meaning of a flower lies in the duration of its bloom, and not in its petals, aroma, or the seeds it leaves behind.
Wow. Not you. It's Firefly. She has a flower on her thing. Fuck. Who is this? I feel like 10 motherfuckers have abilities that look like this. don't they? Argentina again. The power of cuteness. Oh, wait, who's cute? Who's cute? I don't know who's cute. Who's cute in this game? When I think of cute, I think of March 7th. Other March 7th. Okay. I just needed the name. I was like, cute, 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 March. Okay. Yay. Okay, that was easy. Daily emojis. Diamonds. Rock, rocks, diamonds, diamonds, rocks, rocks, diamonds, diamonds, stone, stone, hard, hard stone. Like, that's not a character though. I was gonna say the guy from. Wait, actually, could be part of the not Tapaz, Topaz. Yes. I was gonna say, this reminds me of the IPC guy, whatever his name is. I forgot what his name is because I haven't heard it in a long time. Okay, nice. I did it. Everything is nice and fine. All right. That was so exciting. So incredibly exciting. 6 hours. I want to do my dailies. Is there anything other menus I should click through? Probably not. Oh, there's this. This is an event. I don't want to do that right now. I'm gonna do this. View story recap. All right, story recap. Pay attention. Pay attention. While everyone is awaiting the demigod of strife to emerge from the trial, something unexpected happens. The Trailblaze squad immediately follows Mayday into the trial and rescues Finon, who is trapped inside. Just as everyone breathes a sigh of relief, a new problem arises. Couldn't find someone to voice the recap, because that's me! I'm the one to voice the recap, I guess. Mayday had to shoulder the burden of strife, but with the Cremonans would never willingly give up the core flame. Take these screenshots instead of playing the subtitles over black. An attempt to gain better understanding. You know, I've been playing Wuthering Waves, and Wuthering Waves, I will admit, sometimes it looks a little janky, but like there's like actually like an effort in like giving characters really cool animations for the sake of like expressing themselves in stories that I've been enjoying. Like there's a scene where a guy's trying to convince me to do something and he's like, encore, make a cute face, and then they have a whole animation where this like child makes a cute face to like convince you to help him or whatever. And it's just, I don't know, I appreciate the animation effort in Wuthering Waves. I will say though, Wuthering Waves, despite it being like how long since that game came out, still kind of runs like shit, and it fucking bothers me. How long has that game been out? And it fucking, I can't travel the world without like lagging every 10 seconds. It's kind of pissing me off, man. Anyways, this is not that game. This is different. This is a different game. Might have had to shoulder the burden of strife, but Cremonians would never willingly give up the core flame to their old foe, Okama. In an attempt to gain a better understanding, he decides to seek advice from his teacher, Kratos, a veteran of criminals, the 200 very bad terms. This is a different game, also gambling. Yeah, I the only reason I started playing Wuthering Waves again is because I heard the story gets better, and there's a character coming up that looks hella badass. Hold on. New leaked woo woo character. You can set four star relics to auto salvage. Oh yeah, I've been doing that. Yeah. Oh dude, yes, her. Okay. What's her name? Character named Sia Coconut. Sia Coconut. Sia Coconut. You kind of, no, not you. I don't know. This is not the character that I'm talking about. What's this lady's name? Be a coconut. It's not the character that I'm talking about. Zanny. Okay. There's a new character called Zanny in Wuthering Waves, and she kind of reminds me of Arlecchino. She's a lady in a suit, and I saw her animations leaked. And if you know how like that Genshin has like animations at the end of like each attack, they have like unique animations. So one of her unique animations is she's just like, she like fucking pulls out a chair and just sits on it, and it's fucking awesome. She's just so cool. Anyways, that's why I started playing Wuthering Waves again. She's a badass lady in pants. Suit pants. Suit pants? Is that what you call it? You know, like suit type character. I don't know what to tell you. Well, everyone is on their way back within the city of Okuma Krateros. In case they put Zan. No, because they put. Oh my fucking god. I put Zanny there. Unexpectedly, Tribby meet the Titan, meet Tinornix, and then the evil swordsman comes, and they plan to seal the Swordmaster. The plan suffers multiple setbacks, but Might Eye returns as the demigod of strife and helps everyone reclaim the core flame. Successfully persuades people to let go of their prejudice against. Oh, dude, he defeated racism. Let's go. Annie, that's not what I'm talking about. On the other side, they hold a funeral for Trian. Exhausted her divine powers. Rest in peace, Trian. Story recap has ended.
Oh, is that a stain? I like this coat.
Watch this and tell me she's not fucking cool. I sent it to you. Also, I noticed you killed Dual Sword Spectral Knight and turned it into Yuffie Kisaragi. How could you kill Dual Sword Spectral Knight like that? You're evil. You had so much to live for. You motherfuckers are still here? Get out of here. I don't want to talk to you guys. His time is over. But I loved him. You've also thought about it if you could lend the power from Ornyx. You want to hear the greeting from your first encounter. We are Trian. The days of the greatest materia hunter of all time are fast approaching. It's a shame that you couldn't to bring the soul that crossed the nether realm back to the world of living. It is too difficult. Trebios's memory has unveiled the very first prophecy. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. Only one shall live till the end, and they alone will witness Aranova. I take on Ornox's time trial. Will the prophecy come? What is the purpose of this, by the way? You know what I mean? Like, I've noticed they do this, and like it kind of helps, but like after a while, it's just like feels a little unnecessary. I guess if you're like really not paying attention.
Ah, it's you.
Sometimes you gotta have a burner.
I finished the
I don't have a
anthology
burner.
of poems you lent me. Here it is.
I thought you'd be too preoccupied to find time for reading.
Precisely because of these obligations, I felt compelled to read it swiftly.
There's been anything. You have to be anything worth following on this planet.
Wouldn't all these preoccupations slow your pace?
What are you even fucking talking about?
On the contrary, knowing that time is limited can push one to overcome their limitations. The weight of these responsibilities seems to have enhanced my
You haven't
reading
done the last
efficiency.
update? Wait, what? I thought you did. I don't know. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. This isn't Final Fantasy 7. 7? 14? 7? Which one is it? No, 14 is the MMO.
I understand.
7's the cool
completely.
one.
During my time at the Grove, the closer exams drew, the more efficient I became at tackling everyday mundane tasks. Anything but my actual studies.
Precisely.
What are
As
these
I
people talking
remember,
about right now, by the way?
You and Finon were both disciples of the new Sporus.
Okay, I know I just got a story
I
recap,
assume that
but
Inaxa's exams were as unreasonable as the man
but
himself.
what happened last time? There was something else that happened where there was like a picture of me being held in Castor's arms as a corpse. I feel like that should have been recapped a little, because like that's what I'm concerned about right now.
The courses Professor Inaxa taught were Introduction to
Assume nobody
Alchemy
knows
and
what's going
History
on,
of
so they're
Mythology.
constantly reminding you of everything
And to be
100% of the
perfectly
time.
honest, those two courses were the
Okay, but I know who
students'
Oryx
greatest
is.
nightmares.
Because like when I guess not everyone did what I did though. I have a fucking Google Doc on the Titans for some reason.
The history of mythology taught by the blasphemous great performer himself.
You know, I was
can imagine
thinking
their fear.
like why I was enjoying Wuthering Waves when I was playing it, and I think partially it's because I didn't feel any like bad
Now that I
ill
think
skipping
about
through
it,
the time.
Students would often rush to the podium.
Like
during
I
class
would
to
just
challenge
skip
him on
through
those
it. Not that I
blasphemous
wouldn't pay
ideas.
attention, but like I would like read it with my eyes and be like, I get the idea, and then skip to the next dialogue.
May I ask,
And it's not out of
maybe
disrespect
Abraya,
to the voice actors, but
has
more
your
out of disrespect to
relationship
like
with Professor
I know like
Inaxa
the story
always
part
been
that I
like
was
this?
playing isn't the best. I feel like I can't do that with this though. I don't know why.
He openly dismisses people's faith.
I just
and
don't have the
questions
same
the
heart
very
to do it in this
justification
game.
Of the flame chase journey. Our positions
Like even
have
if
been
I'm not
destined
paying
to
attention,
be
I don't want to
crossed.
skip through
While you
it.
were studying there, I assume you must have heard of his nickname.
Droma Strait and Finery.
Play games with better stories.
As I see it, this nickname
I
is more of an
skip
insult
through. I
to
don't
the
skip
Dromas.
through it. I just like. I guess whether or not I listen to it, the voice
Despite
actors
his
get paid, but like, you
insufferable arrogance,
know what I mean?
I do hold a certain respect for his nature as a
I
scholar.
don't know.
To remain true to his principles,
I don't want to
he
skip
is
through it. I
unafraid
just
to
like.
stand opposed to the world.
I wish I could
And that
consume it
requires
faster.
Considerable resolve.
Not caring anymore.
Anaxagoras' life is almost like a satire. As a Chrysos heir, he refuses to heed the prophecy, while he disrespects the gods.
Like I don't need to hear this. I already
Gods
know
have
this about him.
chosen him.
He was indeed chosen by Circes.
Like I know.
Is something weighing on you, Cass? The golden thread is quivering. I sense there's more to this exchange than
I was
idle
thinking about
chatter.
like, did I talk about this already? I play other gacha games and their stories aren't as like strange as MiHoYo ones. And I think part of the reason for that is that the stories are like the stories
With
are
all due
isolated
respect,
from character banners.
I'd like to know what you plan to do with him.
Like even though a character banner for a new character will exist, the main story doesn't have to suffer for including that character, because like usually banner characters come with like side stories, and then the main story is separate from like all the banner characters. And the characters on the banner do show up in the story, but they show up at a pace that makes sense.
In light of his assistance in the battle against the Flame Reaver, I am willing
I
to
think
grant him
the
some
way
time
MiHoYo likes to
find a
like
way to remove the core flame.
to merge character banners and storytelling, I think also is like
However,
it's kind of they
if
kind of
Anaxa
shoot themselves in
decides
the
to make
leg.
Any move that places us in danger, I will not hesitate to take extreme measures.
Just as I feared.
The Flame Chase journey is the destined path for the Chrysos heirs. Yet he now seems more like an empty shell.
Nobody gives a
Given
shit
his
because they
strong
want
sense
money.
of
They want money, 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 money,
I
money,
trust that
money, money, money.
Anaxagoras will make
What
the
they
right
want.
decision.
You're forced to see the character if you like the story.
Still, I can't
You're supposed to
help
be like,
but
oh, I
hope
love
for another
Aglaia. Oh,
possibility.
she's so pretty. Oh, wow. Oh, and Castris, she's so
Perhaps
sad.
Anaxa
She's
will
such a sad
also
girl. And
overcome
then
his
you spend all your money.
limitations, now that he knows time is limited.
I understand your stance. But now, let's greet up. You're here.
Hi guys, I'm here. I listened to that whole thing.
Does this mean you're ready to take on Orynyx's?
We are ready, Meb and me.
It seems that this sacred beast is just as indispensable, given their
You know
intricate
the Minecraft
ties
meal
to the
is
Titan.
$15. And still tell stories with any stakes at all. It's fine. They still playable if their change as a result of their experiences. They can make money and still tell stories. Why would you know that? I don't know, in case you wanted to get it.
Memmy mem, memmy mem mem.
I will say, as funny as hearing everyone go like yeah in the theater when Jack Black goes chicken jockey, as funny as that is, it is kind of sad to like see when they make like a huge mess and all the workers got to clean that shit up.
Duty. Your selfless assistance is deeply appreciated.
Like, it was funny until people started trashing the theaters.
However, I urge you to carefully
And like getting into fights and throwing like popcorn on people and fucking getting the police called on them. All because of Jack Black, man. Jack Black did all this. Fucking went chicken jockey. Chicken jockey's gonna cost $15 at McDonald's.
From that point onward,
sorry, Glee, I'm talking over you.
Forever intertwined with ours, never to be separated again, until the end of Genesis.
You should. Or you should at least watch the Minecraft movie Jack Black most top 10 lines. At least. Are you trying to talk me out of this?
On the contrary, you are the only one who qualifies.
Don't even like
to
Minecraft.
attain
Okay, but like
divinity.
you have to hear chicken jockey and flint and steel and water bucket release. You like have to hear those lines at least. Or the nether.
It's exceedingly rare to find a capable Chrysos heir.
Okay, I saw a TikTok of a guy. He was like really good at imitating all those lines, and he was just saying them over and over and over again, and they've become like a verbal like stim for me. I just love saying chicken jockey. It's like so annoying.
There are still many
but I love it.
priests of Yanissopolis and their
Chicken
descendants in the city.
jockey.
If
Flint
I'm
and
left
steel.
with no
The nether.
other option,
The
I'll
nether.
try to find
The
someone worthy
nether. The
among
nether.
them.
The nether. Sorry. I don't use TikTok either. I saw it on Twitter because like everything gets reposted to Twitter or Reddit. All right, I'm out. That's true. It's not like on Tumblr or something. I feel like that shit would be on Tumblr at least.
Hero.
Sometimes may be willful at times, but they will never cause us any harm. It has it that Oryx opposes mortals, but to me they just seem a bit timid, like a child. Why would it get to me? It's not like I'm looking at Minecraft content. I don't know, because like,
looks like you know that
it's like
Titan
popular
rather
media
well.
right now. Does Tumblr not get flooded with like, is there not like a trending page on Tumblr? It's like, oh, this is trending. Chicken jockey. Or are people on Tumblr just different? Is Tumblr more isolated than like other internet than other internet circles? I don't know, because you're like curious.
Memories that exist outside of your own experiences.
You really are a free spirit, you know that. You don't let the algorithm feed you toxic sludge into your brain. Is it dying? Oh, so it is dying.
I can't explain why, but I can.
I thought you
vouch
were
for
like
Mem's
one of
words.
those
When I was in the
internet people
abyss,
who like
I heard the Titans.
they only
groans,
explicitly search up what they
full
need
of
to. They
pain
like
and grievances.
they don't like
yet without
algorithms.
any ill will.
Abyss. Into the abyss again. I will always be your friend. I trust you.
Since you've made your decision, go back to the bath chamber and get some rest. Trina will
That's
call
fair,
for you
honestly.
when the ceremony is ready.
I mean, I'm not attached to it either. I just, it is entertaining, I guess.
It is
If like all
difficult
social media
for me as the guide
like
to absolve myself from
was
blame for
obliterated
things
by
to have
tomorrow, I don't
progressed
think
to
I'd
this
care that
point.
much. Well, actually, I would care if YouTube
Time
and Twitch went
again,
away.
You have
I like those
risen to
two.
the occasion for when the
But all the
dust
other ones, I
settles.
mean, I don't know, I'm good.
I hope that we'll have the chance to have a long chat regarding your return journey and the curse of the sky. It's about
Curse of the
time
sky.
that we lift the taboo.
I should say hi to Castris. Wasn't I just talking to her?
Miss, may everything.
Wasn't
go
I just
well
talking
for
to you?
and Mem.
Absolute tidal wave of Yuri, and my algorithm on YouTube feeds me absolutely nothing of value. Oh. I will say, so that the game I played, Enna Barbecue Dream or whatever, there's a, what's her name? There was a character in that called Coral Glasses who was like a lady in a suit, and she like printed paper out of the top of her head, I started getting like fan art of her, and I'm like, oh, this is really cute fan art, and I liked it. And the more that I liked the photos of her, the more that I kept getting like shipping Yuri art of like Enna and coral glasses. And I was like, oh god, it's not like it's not like I'm against it. Okay, I'm not fucking against. I just like my Twitter feed was curated perfectly for Chikawa shit posts, and like I don't want like, you know, I love this character and I love the shipping, and I, you know, coral glasses is awesome, but like not like that's disgusting. I just feel like the Twitter algorithm overcorrects. You know what I mean? Like I was enjoying my Chikawa feed, and now I just have like a Enna coral glasses Yuri feed.
Previously,
and it's not giving me any more Chikawa shitposts to like fix it.
Tracing back,
Don't know
this
what you mean.
anthology was something.
It's a saying. It's a saying.
by
Okay,
her
you know what I
before
mean?
Their passing.
I don't actually think you know what I mean.
Although personal properties should
No, you're gonna make it
be cleared
worse.
out once their owner has passed on. Lady Trian gave this book to me since she knew how much I like to read.
Can you tell me more about the book? You have a book? Lady Trian gave you a book.
No, it's just an ordinary book.
You're just gonna make more
It's
Yuri on
definitely
there or
not some
something.
kind of unique copy. It just
I want
contains an
Chikawa
allegory.
shitposts
In a faraway
and
land,
Hatsune
in
Miku
a
art
city known as
of her
Styxia,
working
a
retail
dragon
jobs.
corrupted by the black tide descended one day.
It's not a bad thing. It's
swooping
just not
upon
what
the
I
city
want.
Like death itself.
I want strange, badly drawn images of Chikawa. That's not what I just said. I just said I want Hatsune Miku. That's a woman.
It swallowed the princess of the
I just
city
said I
whole
liked
before it
seeing
was
coral
suppressed.
glasses. She's a woman.
After taking down the evil dragon, the warriors discovered, overwhelmed by grief, the queen hired an alchemist to resurrect the princess.
Is she telling me a fairy
using the
story right now?
dragon's flesh and blood. However, having lost memories of her previous life, the resurrected princess turned into an evil dragon herself. And
You telling me
wreaked
about the
havoc
book?
on the city.
Oh, this is the history
As a
of
result,
Styxia.
prosperous Styxia met its demise.
Lady, I don't give a fuck about your fairy tale that you're reading me. Oh, this is history book, actually. This actually happened. People died. This was really horrible. Oh, shit. Sorry. Must have been easy for Cass to narrate this story.
The author of this book is Archepia.
Anyways,
a
I just don't want that on my
wandering
feed,
bard who
okay?
traveled to many cities.
I also have to be careful because sometimes I see anime fan art and I'm like, oh, this is really cute. This image of like fucking Stell or whatever. And as much as I'd love to see more Stell,
Among the
my
things
feed
she
is
left
very
behind
specifically
are
curated
poems,
to give me
dictionaries, and many
weird
tragicomedy
shit.
scripts.
And if
She
I start
even
liking
clearly
fan art, I'm
underlined
gonna
into
keep
the
getting
notes
fan
in
art, and
books
I don't
that
want
covered
to.
myths with her elegant handwriting.
I don't care what people do in their own homes, but in public. What are you saying?
While flipping through these books, I felt like I was afforded a glimpse into the life of Archepia. It felt just
Am I
like
saying?
I
I'm
was
saying I want my.
traveling with someone that I'd never met before.
By the way, that book thing that they gave us, I haven't like touched it at all.
It was as if she had yet to pass on and was still alive.
And I also haven't finished any of the clocky stuff. Not pushing you into the closet. I'm talking about my Twitter feed very explicitly. Very specifically. No one goes through life without leaving their mark behind. No, Mark, no. Probably did not think much of it while she was writing. Mark.
That's right.
There's a character named Mark in
Writing,
Parks and Rec
drawing,
who's
and
like,
taking photographs.
he's just kind of a
It
guy,
seems
you know.
like human nature to try and leave records of things.
And a dream barbecue, Yuri. I'm not talking about how you make it sound like I'm like against that. That's not what I'm saying.
Speaking of taking photographs, when I was helping you to take the photo previously, I did not look through the photos in your photo.
If you hear
stand
strange noises,
out of
it's my Twitter
courtesy.
feed. What is this?
But
What the
I'm
fuck?
also
Why is that
very
on?
curious about the story of
I'm
the
trying to go
rosy
through my Twitter
celestial
feed so I can
maiden.
show you what I'm talking about, like what I want to see. See, I'm just getting like fan art of ladies. I don't want this. I want fucking Chikawa. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, see, this is by Sage. I don't know who this is. I went to go look at the rain, and this bro scared the shit out of me. And he's looking out his window to see the rain, and he has a Freddy Fazbear cutout that's reflecting from inside his house outside, and it's very spooky and it's amazing. This is what I'm talking about. That's what I want to see. But then I'm getting this shit. I'm getting like Yuri of ladies that are like half naked. It's like I don't want to see it. It's not I don't want to see it. It's just like I want pictures of Momonoga going, I feel so Sigma, okay? Copy image. How do I paste an image? Can I paste an image? Paste? How do I paste this? I don't want to have to save this. I guess I'll save it. I can't. This is a JFJ file. What the fuck is a JFJ file? You send me Enna Dream Barbecue, Yuri. I'll find some Tumblr shitposts to send you. Act like you're evil and repressive, and if you say you do want to see it, I get to call you a leery pervert. I can't put this file here because it's a JFIF. What the fuck is a JFIF, man? What happened to JPEGs? What happened to just regular files? Whatever. I don't need to show you this. I lied. I'm going to show you this. So I want you to understand that this is what I want. This is the type of content that I want. Okay? Image. Browse. This is what I want to see, okay? This is literally what I want to see. This is what I want to see. I want this on my Twitter feed, okay? I feel so Sigma. You understand now? I don't want to see toilet time. What is this? I'm just scrolling through Reddit. I'm just scrolling through Twitter now. Look what you did. It's not even. I'm not showing you Enna Yuri. I'm not showing you Enna Yuri. I'm showing you what I want my feed to look like because this is important to me. This is peak content right here. This is what I'm looking for. Gibbity. Okay, I need to stop. I'm scrolling through Twitter.
Despite having visited many cities in Amphorius, I still understand
I'm not gonna
nothing
put
about the world beyond the sky.
Enna Yuri on here. Some of them are like hella sus too. Some of them like they're like half naked and like making out and like sticking fingers in their mouths and shit. I can't put that on stream. I will say though, these Twitter people, they got good taste. Coral glasses is like, that's super based. DM it to you? Oh my, I just closed Twitter. I'm not gonna DM you, Yuri. That's weird.
What are you folks going to do next?
Look it up yourself. It doesn't mean I have any. It doesn't mean I have to give it to you. You can look it up yourself. Just search Enna X Coral Glasses Lady.
Faith can dispel the black tide.
You don't care that much? Okay, well then there's no trade that needs to happen. I was just trying to express to you what I wanted my feed to look like, and like in contrast to what I'm getting.
I'd love to go in and take a look.
Oh, you know, I also noticed I keep getting, I also want Osaka, but I haven't been getting Osaka lately. Hatsune Miku and Osaka working like retail jobs. That's like the best content on Twitter that I've ever seen. I need to see more of that. Citizens Assembly.
That's right. Oh, partner, you're back just in time. This is something that the both of you should probably know.
It didn't say I hate all women. More trouble?
I wouldn't call it trouble. I just think it will be
Man,
favorable
man,
if
man,
the
man,
both
man,
of you
man.
understand the situation in Akima better.
Trailblazer, we're gonna have to kill this guy. Kill. I did not say that. You remember the Council of Elders? See, the
Some
moment I heard about
background
like what this
information
part
for
of the
you.
story was gonna be about with like the Council of Elders
is an authoritative body in M4
and how they're like, fuck, this is like a political battle or something, I was like, I don't.
legislative power over the holy
I don't
city,
care.
and they're in charge of presiding over the citizens' assembly held once every few years. This is the most important social event of Akima. It is highly influential.
Like every story has like a every long-standing story has like a political arc, and I hate that.
Despite her vision and
I don't
wisdom
need
that
to
spans
hear about
across
political
thousands of years,
governments.
even she cannot win over the hearts of everyone.
Be making it out of Midgar. What's Midgar again? I've never once passed my sociology class. Perhaps you should retake some exams next time we visit Paperfold University. I forgot what Midgard was. Midgard. Norse mythology?
Every 5 to 10 years, the Council of Elders organizes a citizens' assembly at Dawncloud.
Dawncloud.
During the assembly,
Am I supposed?
the
Is Midgard
representatives
supposed to be
will vote
something
on
I'm
major
remembering?
Issues such as whether the Chrysos heirs, led by Aglaia, should still hold the right to govern the holy city, and
Final Fantasy.
whether the Titan's conquest should continue.
Oh, that doesn't look like Midgar. Wait, that place was called Midgar? That shit looks so like, not like, I wouldn't call that place Midgar. I'd call it like Sector 7
That
or
is
something.
correct. However, the
Oh, Final
problem lies in
Fantasy
the
Sector
fact that there are
7.
ill-intentioned
Yo.
extremists in the
Final
Council of
Sector
Elders.
7, something like that.
They view the Citizens' Assembly
That'd be a
as
better
a way
name.
to restrain the Chrysos heirs and hope to take complete control over the Flame Chase
I'm just
journey.
saying it doesn't sound like that place is called Midgar. Have you seen the movie District 9? That area looks like a District 9. That's why it's called District 9. This city or whatever, it doesn't look like it should be called Midgar. It looks like it should be called like Bellabog or something.
We can refer to them as the opposition. During the assemblies held in the past 100 years, the voices supporting the opposition have been growing stronger in the shadows. It's only thanks to Aglaia that the Flame Chase journey has been able to continue to this
My
day.
brain is not rotting.
The Citizens' Assembly is just around the corner. But this time, there seems to be
I
a new
think-
variable to the situation.
Medical care. It's been a while since I've been to a doctor. This is true. Is it weird to be scared to go to a doctor? That like the doctor's gonna be like, you're fucking stupid. You're fucking pay me $8,000 and you don't fucking have anything, you fucking moron. Get out of here. And then I go home crying. Is it normal to think that?
Me?
Interesting train of thought, but the Council of Elders has another target in
I'm
mind.
afraid that the Council of Elders might want to take advantage of Professor Anaxa.
Why would they care about that
Aglaia
guy?
will
Isn't he
surely
dying?
take back Cersei's core flame. But with Anaxa's current condition, it's so unique that nobody knows how taking the core flame away
Dude,
from
it
him
will kill
affect
him.
He has
Are we gonna get
always been
another
someone
character
that is
death?
Only concerned about his own research. I'm
That'd be
certain
sick
that he
if,
must want
like,
to
people just
escape
keep
from the
falling and
monitoring
dying.
of the golden thread and protect himself.
Actually, I would love that so much
The
if like
opposition
everyone
were
here
to
just
offer
started
an
dying.
olive branch at this time.
Suspect he might betray the Flame Chase journey, defect towards the Council of
Anaxa has
Elders.
never believed in the prophecy, so technically it cannot be considered a betrayal. However, he has taught many Chrysos heirs, and has long been considered an important ally of Akima.
Also, what do you even... Let's say you want to get checked out for something at the doctor. What do you even say to the doctor? Like, hey, I think I have this? Is that how you're supposed to do it? I guess I don't know how to
believe in his
engage with the
character,
doctor, which
I
is
plan
part of
to
the
plead
reason
with
why I'm afraid to
Aglaia
go to a
and try to buy
doctor.
more time for him. Then,
Like, what if I tell him,
the
like, oh
greatest
yeah,
way
I've
in
had
which
a,
you
like,
can help
I've had a
is for
cough
you
for, like,
to
the
know
past,
what I
like,
am fighting
5
for.
months. And he calls me, like, a stupid idiot and says, like, I'm not the person you talk to. Go talk to somebody else. Go talk to, like, a phlegmologist or something. Think I'm a phlegmologist? I'm a family care doctor, you fucking idiot. And then you fucking, you know what I mean? It's been a while. It's been a long while. Things are piling up again. Tied up with Ornyx's trial. I'm preparing to visit the Grove. I just want to rest. This is true. I do want to rest.
Apologize for the fact that we always seem to be troubling you. I hope that Ornyx will show more benevolence and be more accommodating. Go and rest and regain your strength. Oh, right. You can read this scroll if you want to find out more about the Council of Elders.
Okay, the Council of Elders. Bro, what the hell? Motherfucker, what the study of Citizens Assembly? That'd be hella awesome if like in a game they're like, hey, no time to explain any of the story that's happening, but just read this and you'll understand what's happening. I was like, okay. Like they had voice actors. I guess nobody cares though. Just to be fair, like I don't care. Trial feels like it's just around the corner. I'm starting to feel nervous. Sitting duck. Thinking of which, I don't recall any rubber duck toys in the Baths of Okama. It seems that they only have these seals. Just hope that everything goes well. After all, someone who's earned the gaze of an eon, you should be able to overcome the trial of regional god just fine. You have a spreadsheet for the books, you will literally end up reading that. That is true. I will end up reading it, but eventually. It takes time. Oh my god! My alarm is going off. Hold on. I don't know why I have an alarm for 12 o'clock. I do care, but like I care later. Does that make sense?
Esteemed one, Ornyx's vacant totem awaits. If you have already made your preparations,
like when I'm in the middle, when I'm in like the heat of the story, when I'm in heat,
step forward.
I want the juicy story. You know what I'm saying? I want the good shit. I don't want to hear about, you know, the political structure of Emphorius. When I'm about to do the time trial. Hi guys.
Miss, I'm sorry. I'm not sure what I should say to help calm your nerves.
Touch me. Consider playing a different video game.
Right. Perhaps something.
But I like this game.
As long as you can successfully complete this trial, the rest of the flame chase journey will be smooth sail. No, that sounds a little strange.
Oh, she's so weird and quirky.
Don't worry. It won't take up too much of your time. Don't worry. You'll definitely make it back alive? Oh, sorry. It seems like I've made the mood even heavier.
I've grown like a sense, maybe not a sense, but I've grown like a wariness towards like waifu bait, and Castrus is like letting my sensors off. You know what I mean?
Accepting a Titan's trial is very peculiar.
Like there's a recent character in Wuthering Waves who's like 100% waifu slash gooner bait, and I refuse to roll for her. It's because I feel like I'm being influenced, and I don't want to. I don't want to fall for your schemes, gotcha game schemes. The same shit happened when Evelyn and Astra came out in Zenless Zone Zero. I didn't want to roll for them because they were like trying way too hard to make me like them. Do you like this game because there's anything going for it? Do you like this game because you are 800 in the hole? I do like this game. I like it. And also I have $800 in the hole, but like I also like it.
I can still vividly recall when you entered the vortex of Genesis for the first time. Don't feel burdened. Just like during the trial of strife, Trinan and Finan will be waiting for you outside. May Catherly bless you.
Hey guys, where's your sister? Oh, sorry, bro.
Little Gray,
I didn't forget. That was mean. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't say that.
Questioned. We praise your pure.
Wait, so is she the main one? Because her name is Tribby, right? Does that mean like, can she die before she dies, resulting in her being the last one?
Get ready to
Or like,
assume
does she
Oryx's
have to die
divinity,
first?
Trailblazer.
It's like she's the main body. How does that work?
The divine position of Oryx
Or are they
has
all
already
the main
been
body?
vacant for
I guess
some
they're all the main
time.
body, split up into different children.
We can
I
feel the
guess.
space of the
Let me
trial
know.
closing. As there isn't much of their soul left, we'll have to complete the ceremony before their soul completely dissipates.
Oh, because Ornyx is fucking... Wait, did that guy kill Ornyx? Epic
The
Reaver
eighth
guy?
core flame coveted by the miracle that once belonged to the great Vale of Evernight. Or it shall now be returned by the 2 elected heroes of the RICEEEE.
Traveler!
A traveler who is upright,
Sorry, Trailblazer.
courageous, and a sacred beast that invokes
Sacred
miracles.
beast. That's really high praise. Damn, bro.
Both of you, please, come
You
forward.
really called out your racism.
Recite along with us. O Majesty of the
Majesty of 12 Titans, pillars of the world,
we seek,
we seek
your
your
divinity
divinity
to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our
Fill
bodies
up, with blood of gold,
till
till we wither in
in
willing service to the prophecy. I don't think I have gold blood.
These are just words meant to make the prayer seem more solemn. Please, focus.
So what you're saying is this is pointless. Sorry, I don't want to be like a ritual
And
disrespecter.
surrender the core flame.
I am like low-key kind of a tradition disrespecter though, like in general. Like I wouldn't disrespect it in front of people because that's fucked up, but like, I don't know, I'm just kind of anti-tradition. Is that weird? That makes sense. I don't know. I feel like sometimes tradition is like, but why? Maybe that's a hot take. Hot take. I did it.
Oryx. Their soul has been waiting for a long time.
Perhaps they're also quietly waiting for the arrival of their successor.
I love you all. That doesn't seem appropriate for the current mood. Let's just leave the farewells for next time.
Don't worry. You're tougher than I am, right?
Yeah, you're a loser. You fucking failed your trial, fucking loser, bitch ass. Yay.
Traveler from beyond the sky. Let us pray that the
Although
Alright, I
she
need to
loves
skip that.
cracking jokes at inopportune times, her determination is as strong as the RICEEE's. She will definitely succeed. While she's away, I would like
I'm
to have a
surprised
chat with
Elation
you,
hasn't
Vaya.
thought of me as a funny lady yet.
Speak. I'm listening.
I gotta, oh shit, I have a Gatorade in the freezer. I gotta get that before it turns into ice.
slap slap.
Slap, slap.
Wake up.
Slap, 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 slap.
How is it? How do you feel?
They're talking in full sentences.
Right? I think that it's amazing too. Testing.
No, it doesn't.
testing,
Stop
1,
lying to
2,
me.
3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
I know. You'll see. Somehow the world will change for me. Wait, no, it's the backward. It's back. Okay. Does Gatorade explode in the freezer? It'll cause. Wait, hold on. I've gotten way too used to looking at the AI overview. It does expand though, like water. You leave it in there too long.
I have such a cute voice.
True.
It must be because of all the memories that I collected. They allowed me to grow beyond expectations.
Why are you such a liar?
Also, listen. The words of the Titan are becoming clearer.
Such a fucking liar. I'm trusting. I'm not gullible. I'm trusting because I trust you.
It hurts. Have I finally reached the end? Are the years of isolation coming to an end?
I am trusting. I'm trusting in things that like have little consequence if I trust you in.
Or next. Oh, how heartbreaking. Ever since the figure draped in the black
Like-
cloak robbed them of their core flame, they
I
have
wouldn't
been
trust you to
relegated
catch me in like a
waiting
trust fall.
isolation in such a
But like if you
confined
tell me to look
space.
something up, I'll do it.
We are going to help alleviate their pain, right?
You've been like, there's no fucking way, and you've had to look it up. Because I don't know. I don't know these things.
Memories broken.
Anything could be true.
Mother, where?
You would try.
Mother?
I appreciate that.
Who are they calling out for?
I shouldn't go that way. I think I would obliterate your arms if I fell and you tried to catch me. My pure muscle mass.
You. It's you.
My dear mask. Oh, never mind.
You.
It's you, my dear mask. When you're happy, or when I'm happy, you're smiling too.
Has gazed upon you.
I haven't watched any of the trailers, but Sparkle's trailers are still like the best ones. Undoubtedly.
Calling for you.
Unfortunate that she like kind of sucks. There's no reason to pull for her. Dense block of fucking hot air. I don't think you would actually hit the ground if you fell. Float up and hit the ceiling. Do you like her trailers? Yeah, they're great. They're so awesome. I thought you don't watch trailers. You like harassed me one time for asking if you watch them.
Sky Father.
Though hers are worth watching.
You.
Where the nutcase shoots herself. What is elation? Me! I am elation. AMVs. Fuck is an AMV? Anime movie video. Anime music video. Majestic voice pierces through your the golden mist, reaching the unseen mountain walls and the list is with an echo.
Mother.
Oh, that makes sense. I haven't played Beat Saber in so long. We've come to you because of something important. Not this time. They got weird with it. Do you shoot yourself in the song? I don't know how that would work. Some people are pretty creative on Beat Saber though.
Oryx, listen to me. Aren't you tired? Throughout the long
Shoot
years,
yourself while playing
you
Beat
have
Saber if
always
you
been
like.
protecting the fate of
I
them
did play
forests.
the Walking Dead VR game and I tried to
Each
shoot
time
myself
people
in
draw
that.
strength from within their memories. Every single ripple
The game's
falls
pretty
onto
cool,
your
but it made me really
shoulders.
dizzy. Also, like, wait, did Germa play that game? I don't know if I'm confusing this with myself or Germa, or maybe we both did it. I remember playing the game and I like shot a lady in the face. Like the first NPC I saw, I pulled my revolver out and I fucking killed them. Lemon lime tastes like stevia. Stevia? That's sugar?
There's no need for you to bear
Don't they
this
all taste
any
like that?
longer, Oryx. From today onwards, someone else will bear time on your behalf. This is why we have come.
Freedom.
Freedom.
Freedom. I want freedom.
Doesn't really sound like being a god is very cool.
Oh, poor child. Everything will be fine. Let us help you.
That is the least like
You
stevia.
can have a good rest now.
Blueberry Celsius freeze. I don't know what it's called. Ice coins, not ice coins. What the fuck? No. Blueberry Celsius. No, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. There's like a blueberry one that's like kind of disgusting. It's part of the like. It's part of like one of the oh, Arctic Vibe. Yeah, Arctic Vibe. That one tastes foul. I hate that one. That one, like I drink it and I can like smell it and it does. It's like actually horrible. I haven't had it in a while. I tried it again recently and it fucking sucked. Leave it to us. A bit medicinal.
You have potential.
I don't remember what I rated it, but I think peach is my favorite. From that same pack, actually. Peach vibe goes kind of crazy.
Willpower. Powerful.
Oh, that one's okay.
Tenacious.
Cosmic vibe's all right.
But you lack something.
I lack something.
Just one thing.
Lacking something. What is it?
Cognitive ability.
What you lack
Penis.
is a future.
I feel like Stell has one though, huh? A future. I don't have a future. Still stevia, but it's like artificially fruity stevia. Yeah, I like cosmic vibe. That one's good. I don't have a future. What future?
Future?
Traveler from the sky. You should have dissipated.
I'm supposed to be dead?
The gaze from the Sky Father. Stabilize your form. Because from the moment you crossed the sky, your life was passed away. Right now, you are simply a collection of walking memories.
I'm fucking dead?
What?
Oh, is that what that image at the end of the last
How
update
is that
was?
possible?
I'm already dead? This has got to be like a song, right? There's definitely a song in my head that I don't remember that has something like I'm already dead as the lyrics.
The space is collapsing.
Wait, what about Don Hung? Wasn't his ass with me? Is Don Hung dead too?
Someone must inherit
Don
the
Hung!
authority of time. If the pillar is lost, the laws of time will collapse. Emorius will succumb to eternal disorder.
You're not gonna fucking do anything with this? Revive me quickly. You still haven't explained things clearly.
Time never compromises, never bears grudges,
I trust that one guy who says that the story is gonna be super happy and colorful.
never forgives.
I trust that he was lying. Or something. I don't remember. He wrote, I think he's the guy who wrote Penacony's story.
Child of humanity, Titans, Mother, Sky Father.
Also, I think there is evidence that like they do want to write like a hella goated story. Because the guy who wrote Penacony's story was on the live stream, and he's the one who announced that they were adding an ending part to Penacony's story because he felt like he wasn't able to tell all of it that what he wanted to, considering the time constraint. So they like they're preemptively adding Firefly's story to the end of Penacony.
Oryx's divinity.
Preemptively, is that the term? The other one, not preemptively. Postemptively. post of the happening.
Strider of remembrance.
Past Strider of remembrance. That's me.
I shall entrust it to you.
Wait, but I'm dead already, apparently.
The fate of the world. If you wish to save it.
You shouldn't be leaving your power with a dead person.
Find your future that has been stolen. Even if that means you'll have to cheat death. You'll have to challenge that. Hand of shadow, clasped with unyielding fingers.
For the passing of 15 entry hours, go forth, reclaim your future. Look, look! White screen, black text. Okay, dude, okay. That goes fucking cinema. Sorry, I jump scared you with my face. I had to do the cinema. I had to do the cinema emote because I don't have the cinema emote here. Finally, you're finally awake. Oh, cinema, dude. They took that from Skyrim. Hey, you. Finally awake. I'll keep it simple. You succeeded. Oryx has entrusted you with their divinity. Now you're no different from the demigod of Amphorius. Aren't you fucking dead too? You were on that train with me. Them told me about what happened during your trial. Still explaining things. The others told me to bring you back to your room. What's my superpower? Do I gain any powers, or am I just like a person still? We landed on Amphorius. The car was pierced by Nikodor's lance. You remember, back in the ruins of the abyss, this is what I said. Passed out when our car got hit. I blacked out too, but not before dragging you out. It's a good thing we weren't in the car. We've been crushed to pieces. My account kind of made light of the situation. What actually happened was much more complicated. You were severely injured back then with several wounds still bleeding profusely. I struggled to carry you out. Used the last of my strength to stem the bleeding, but then I was also hit by a falling rock. What, bro? Come on, dude. Last I checked, you still weren't breathing. When I regained consciousness, I saw that you were alive and full of energy, so I never brought this up again. Don Hung, you should have said this shit from the fucking beginning, bro. What's your problem? It's besides the point. I'm not sure whether the gaze of Fully has anything to do with this matter, but according to the Titan, you are living in the form of a memory right now, just as those objects in the past, the miracle of Oryx. You have zero faith in their or really anybody's ability to tell a meaningful story within the Hoyo Gacha game's constraints. Penacony was pretty good. Perhaps Mem is the anchor rope that ties you to the present. I had assumed they couldn't stray too far from you, but the truth might be the exact opposite. Stellaron, do something! For a while, I also thought the Stellaron was your life support system, but it seems like the hypothesis has been disproven. Not time for us to despair yet. There must be a way to save you. Oryx mentioned finding your stolen future and cheating death. Considering Mayday's indestructible body, seems there's some kind of miraculous power in Amphorius that can even reverse death. He seems to lie with the hand of the shadow. His whereabouts are unknown.
Hey, are you all right?
Full sentences! Let's go.
I heard you two talking about Thanatos. Cass is also very concerned about the warning. She has left the vortex and returned to the garden. Shall we go and look for her? Thanatos is the Titan that Cass has always been looking for.
I like the voice actor.
Regardless of whether there are any clues, there's probably no one else that understands death better than her.
As much as I like hearing the voice actors say full sentences, I do kind of miss the mem 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 Death Titan mem 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 mem. You know what I mean? I think that was a lot funnier.
Oh, right. There's something that I have to tell you. The Chrysosaurs already know everything that has happened to you. I was too worried, so I told them everything. Please don't hate me, okay?
Individual arcs that hold up all right. I think I'm just disillusioned with the idea that any of this is building to anything bigger than these individual arcs. Like, these arcs themselves aren't carrying the story. It's kind of just nothing. That's fair. I think this game might be a little different. Genshin definitely feels that way. Like, anything you do in one area is like literally irrelevant to the other areas. Let me in. I don't know. You might be right. You might be right. You might be right. I have hope, okay? Now that Sunday is with us in the train doing literally nothing, I think. I don't know what Sunday's doing, actually. Oh, wait. He went to meet the Herda, right?
Miss.
Sunday and the Herda.
I'm right here.
Hasn't moved meaningfully in 2.5 years. Soft steps coming closer, one step at a time.
Please stay there and slowly turn around.
Why is she saying this like she's got a gun to my head? For some reason you feel you have seen the scene before. You want to turn your head, but a glimpse of dash purple brushing past your face. A chill seeps through your skin, spreading to your veins. Thump, thump, your heartbeat begins to slow. Spin around and immediately give Castris a scare. I kind of just want her to kill me, honestly. Grow more acute. You feel the presence of a purple sea. Then, and then.
Please pardon me.
Subtle fragrance of an unnamed flower fills your senses. Its sweetness makes you forget you need to breathe. Realize you are still alive. No, to be more precise, your death was not thorough. The coldness of the initial touch disperses as quickly as it came, and replacing it is the touch of fingertips. A tremble, born of trepidation, originated from a certain lanky arm. Damn, the story's insulting you, Castris. Called you lanky ass. Her quivering fingers gently brushed against your cheek, causing a faint tickle.
Just as I expected. I cannot feel anything.
You're invading my personal space.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to verify once again.
Sorry, I'm not falling for the waifu bait, okay? Castris to me is like what Kafka is to you.
Back at the Grove, I was puzzled as to why you were
I'm not going to
affected
spend my
by
money on her.
curse. I thought that it might have been the special ability of a traveler from beyond the sky. Never did I expect that this would be the true reason.
Only for certain characters. Acheron was kind of waifu bait, but like Acheron is fucking cool.
I'm sorry. I should have noticed that something was amiss earlier. Miss, if my abrupt behavior just now offended you,
See, I feel
I
like
hope that
this
you
is
can forgive
this is
me.
like kind of good writing, right? Like the idea that like I was how do I phrase this? The reason you get Fuli's gaze to begin with, and also like Castris like not actually being able to kill you with her touch. It's not because you're like just fucking you got a stellar on you or whatever the fuck normally happens. It's because like I'm literally dead, and I think that's
I'm
cool.
just thinking, if your soul has really left your body,
But I guess
as
like
a
I don't know,
mortician,
execution. You know what I mean?
might be able to trace where it has gone to.
Cass, did you find anything?
Like that's not how they market 80% of women in every Hoyo game ever made. They do make all the women wives, huh? And like,
My apologies.
I was thinking,
Not
I've
as
never
of
looked at
yet.
a male character and we're like,
Perhaps
this
I have
is my
overestimated
husband,
my
right?
capabilities.
It's always like this guy wants to fuck another guy. Well, not explicitly, but like I like the subtext that is like forming intentionally throughout the fandom is like this man wants to fuck another man. All the women though, like they're like main character wives.
But Miss, would you be willing to let me try again? This time, I'll increase the area of
Arlecchino's
contact
cool.
slightly.
He's cool.
Perhaps the result
Maybe
might
change
be
that perspective.
different this
I'm not the
time.
one writing these, man. I'm not writing these. Consider a husband? I'm saying like the way they present the like subtext in relation to like how they expect the community to react. Half the player base is marketing. You are right. You're right. You're right. Be willing to let me try again. I'll increase the area of contact. No,
My
don't touch
apologies.
me.
I will stop making such a
I feel
reasonable
kind of bad
request.
now. Sorry.
Don't mind her. She is just feeling a little nervous and thinks that... Right. She thinks that things are moving a little too quickly.
I just fucking found out I was dead, man. And you want to touch me?
It was me. I was a little too hasty. Don't worry, miss. Although we currently have no leads, I will do my best to search for the whereabouts of Thanatos, bring back their core flame, and personally return to you the life that you have lost too soon.
How the fuck are you guys going to bring me back to life?
I know that I'm lacking in confidence.
I'm
but
fucking
I hope that
dead.
you can keep this promise of mine in mind. Before I manage to deliver on this promise, please do your best to hang on.
Wait, if I'm a bunch of if I'm a memories walking around,
Amphorius needs
what
you.
are all of you? I'll do my best.
Lady Aglaya and Lord Finon are currently discussing some matters in the paths. They're worried about you too. If possible, please go there and let them know that you're well.
Okay.
Also, please accept this Styxian fable. Reading can help one to focus.
Here's some more
and
lore.
relax.
Thank you, Castris. Arctopia. Copy is gifted to Castris by Trian. Oh wait, this is the shit that she was reading me earlier. That she spark noted for me. Thanks, Castris.
More species are disappearing.
You think my Gatorade has exploded yet? How long has it been? I hope my Gatorade hasn't exploded. I should go get it soon. Ow. I'm starting to feel hungry. Maybe not hungry, but like... I'm kidding. I'm literally kidding. I don't think that happens. I mean, like, you think it's frozen? I'm gonna go get it.
Does that hurt?
Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna go get it. I'll be right back. Hold on. Give me a second. Shit. This shit is like, it's concaving in on itself. I think it was about to explode. Like, it was literally about to explode. Look, look. It was about to explode. You were right. Can't believe it. Was it? It's purple. It's, by the way, actually not blue. It's purple. Look with your fucking eyes. This is the best one. Grape is literally the best Gatorade flavor. Sorry, Powerade flavor. It's Powerade. What are you saying? I recently found out that like Gatorade fucking sucks. Like Gatorade has like literally one type of like electrolyte. In fact, I don't even know what an electrolyte is, by the way. I just know that they're like, they help you somehow. You look at the back, Gatorade has like one item that's listed as electrolyte, and then like literally that's it. High school vending machines they leave out in the sun. What are you talking? This is literally the best flavor. This is the only good flavor. How many electrolytes do you want? I want more than whatever Gatorade has. Gatorade electrolyte versus Powerade. Oh my fucking god. Versus Powerade. Why is Powerade spelled that way, by the way? Okay, let's see. Gatorade has 160 milligrams of sodium and 45 milligrams of potassium. Compared to Powerade has less. Wait, what? I swear I saw something. Well, I guess they're the same, basically. I don't know what electrolytes do, but apparently they help you when you're sick. Gatorade is often recommended for people who are sick, particularly when experiencing symptoms like vomiting, diarrhea, fever, or for several reasons. Electrolyte replacement Gatorade contains electrolytes such as sodium, potassium. Dude, you think they're refilling the neurons? You know how like neurons, when they rely on like sodium potassium pump? You think that's where they're going? Like I'm drinking them and they're going straight to like the neurological system, and they're getting straight to work on like on my brain system, activating the axons and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Gatorade, Powerade, they're literally the same. Powerade is better than Gatorade. What are you talking about? Medicinal bad? This is another thing, and Tish has this problem as well, okay? I'm gonna call fucking Tish out, okay? Everyone who took medicine as a kid, all of them are like, oh, the medicinal berry, medicinal cherry. Medicine tasted good. They added the flavors to medicine so that it tastes better. And I'm gonna be real, it tasted good. It was good to drink medicine because it tasted like berries or strawberries or cherries or whatever. I'm not a drug addict. I'm just saying that shit tasted good. Like the whole point in it tasting like berry is so that your ass can drink it. Like as a kid, it tastes like strawberries, so you drink it and you're like, oh, it tastes good. I don't know what dim tap is. Dim tap? Dime tap? Anyways, what I'm saying is all these people who are traumatized from all the medicine they took, they're like, oh, it tastes like medicinal. It tastes like medicine, berry. This is all a lie, okay? Because like that shit tastes good. Also, medicine cures you, okay? So if anything, there should be like good associations with the berry taste. Because it literally heals you. You understand what I'm saying?
They're here.
Get fucked up. They don't drink it for the flavor. What? No, I don't drink it for the flavor. I'm saying when I took it, it tasted good. And so I don't understand why people talk about like a medicinal taste is a bad thing. Also, Powerade grape flavor does not taste medicinal.
That partner! Hyacinth said you definitely wake up. How do you feel?
Oh, have you seen? I've never looked at leaks in my entire life. But theoretically, if leaks of Hyacinth's animations exist, have you seen them? She has like a little memo sprite like pony, and it's like such a cute like stuffed animal looking thing. And all of her animations are so cute. It's like, oh, Bubbles, oh, she's making friends with the pony, oh, she's hugging it, everything's so cute. And then when the memo sprite attacks, it turns into a fucking torpedo and like pierces the heavens. And it does like the One Punch Man thing where like the clouds part because of like how strong it attacked. It's so funny. It's so funny that every animation is so cute, and then the memo sprite attack is literally like a sky-piercing spear that like the little pony turns into. It's amazing. You're disinterested in gacha?
I beg you, please forgive me.
You've completed the trial of time.
That was my
And I
gasp
have to
noise, by the way.
admit
You were
the
wondering what that
process
was.
went better than I expected.
I was gasping.
Even in the end, that Titan's heart still showed a soft spot for humankind. However, I never expected that.
That's what we have been talking about. Mighty has been in Akuma for such a long time, but has no one thought to study his indestructible body?
I thought we
If there
did
were
already.
even any minor breakthroughs.
Many have had this idea. Nevertheless, now is not the time for us to give up.
Okay.
Cypher,
Cypher.
if anyone in this
Oh,
world
Cypher
knows
is
the
also really.
whereabouts of death,
I'm not like crazy.
It
Like I
would
didn't
be
think
her.
Cypher was like super cool or whatever, but I do like her E ability. She like Looney Tunes style steals money from you with a big magnet, and I think it's
I'll
funny.
try and get her to return to Akuma, but do be prepared for a less than ideal outcome.
Legit
Please
uses big
understand
magnet
that
to
throughout
attack.
the history of Amphorius, no one has ever managed to escape the clutches of death. At the end of time,
Yeah.
Thanatos silently awaits.
I'm just kind of look, Aglaya. I love your British accent. Okay, I love it. And I love everything you're saying. But like Aglaya, she does this thing where she just like talks, and like you know what I'm saying. Thanks.
It is my duty. We too require you to bear the divine. But before that,
She's very eloquent in her and
What's wrong, Aglaya?
it's a Hoyo thing. Yeah, but they're making Aglaya do it, is what I'm
omens
saying.
Always come in
Like they're making
pairs.
her do it because she's like the
A tiny
eloquent
air
leader
current
of
will
this
eventually
place.
brew into a storm that tears the sky apart.
So it is a Hoyo thing, but like right now
It's
it's Aglaya
Anaxagoras.
who's making me suffer.
He has initiated contact with the Council of Elders.
In the end, it has still come down to this.
I earnestly hope that your assessment of
Dude,
him is accurate.
Holy
Fire.
shit, I just realized Mem is bald. That's alarm sound.
Otherwise, the efforts of my teacher and I of the past millennium might be reduced to dust because of that great performer.
Every single person speaks 8 paragraphs worth of expository dialogue. I was doing Sumeru. Sumeru was like, yeah. yeah, I have nothing to say.
Back
to that.
here again.
I was gonna start talking about how I kind of like Sumeru, but I'm trying to remember what parts of Sumeru I like. And I don't remember any of it except the beginning. The beginning of Sumeru was good because like you had this like repeating dream cycle or whatever that I think was
Remember
cool.
this dream. This realm
But
is
everything
covered
after
with
that, I don't
silvery
fucking
fog.
remember what the fuck happened.
The land is barren and harsh. The crowd of travelers leaves.
Hey, excuse me. What is this place? Where in
I remember it
Amphorius
being
are
such
we?
a drag. If you are gonna ever play Genshin again, just don't skip the first part of Sumeru. The first part is really good. It like actually is super creative and super interesting, and I love how it resolves. The cutscene at the end is great.
The mutters of the traveler.
Everything
are a
else you could probably
language I'm
skip. I don't
unable to
remember the rest of it.
comprehend. Or perhaps they're just distracted and ignored my question.
You give it the opportunity to be bad.
Tell me,
That's why you quit.
which Titan reigns over this land? And how do I find them?
Elden Ring NPCs be like. Ooh, Dusk. Oh, I already talked about this. Dusk Blood Dusk Blood Dusk Brothers. I don't want to have to buy a Switch though. Well, I kind of do. I kind of want to buy a Switch, but like it's too much. I don't have the money for that. But like I do want to play Dusk Brother Bloods, the From Software game. I've played some trash, awful JRPGs. Other stuff is drag if I don't hear it out. I didn't like hopping onto to div you every week, I'd probably have quit Star Rail.
Shadow Thanatos.
Oh.
Could this possibly be the Netherrealm?
This is so sad.
Not
How could you quit
Netherrealm.
Honkai Star Rail?
Then where is this? River of Souls? The outskirts of
Think
the
of all the
Netherrealm?
money that
Are
you've
you
spent
heading
on this
downstream
game.
toward the Netherrealm?
The Netherrealm.
You gonna let all that money rot away
An illusion.
into the void, into the abyss?
Titan.
That's a lot of money.
rejects You. Me. Listen.
What? The traveler lifts their wrinkled fingers.
What
and
is
remains
happening right now?
silent. They look in the direction
I'm
they are
paying attention.
pointing and
Is
listen
where is this
closely.
guy?
There. A massive shadow brought the sound of rushing
I've
tides.
spent that much money on Assassin's Creed game. Why would you spend money on Assassin's Creed game? Do you want me to not pay attention? I want to pay attention, but only just enough to understand what's happening when the good
can
shit starts to
hear it.
happen. You know what I mean? I think
it,
this is a skill I have to
deep
develop
within
with
the
these games,
tides,
is I have to
beyond
pay
the
attention
closed
just
gates of the
enough
void world.
to have a good idea of what's happening, so that when like the cinema happens at like the end of the arc, I can be like, holy shit, that was great.
About to recount something.
Child of humanity,
Where good shit happens more often than once every 6
is it death's embrace you yearn for with such urgency? Oh, you have awoken. Welcome back to the mortal realm.
Dude, bro was cruising in the underworld.
Your consciousness is dissipating much
Also,
faster
like,
than I
there's like
expected.
cinema like at
Ultimately, it
least
seems like the Titan's core
at
flame
least
is
like
incompatible with a
once
mortal
every
body.
2 months. Good shit happens in Final Fantasy VII once every like 6 hours. Well, I only made it 3 hours in, so I'm gonna have to play another 3 hours.
How much longer can my consciousness remain in the mortal realm?
In my estimation, at best, you'll see
what I'm
15
saying.
more entry hours.
I mean, that's not to say what I
15
already
days
saw
and
wasn't good.
nights.
I liked it. It was cool.
What is it? Are you finally starting to become attached to the mortal world now?
On the contrary, 15 days feels a little too long for solving a singular problem. Stop giggling. It's time for us to go. The messenger from the Council of Elders is almost here.
Stop giggling.
Let me ask you one more question.
I'll play Final Fantasy VII,
Are
okay?
you
I will. I
really
promise.
planning to betray Aglaya's will?
It's not going to break my gambling addiction. If anything, it's getting worse. Because I recently downloaded another gacha
What
game.
betrayal is there to speak of when I was
Madoka
never loyal to her?
Extra. What is this called? I don't know what the whole name of this is called. It's a Madoka Magica gacha game. I only watched the original Madoka Magica, and I really love the monster designs. They're so
What about
cool.
that white-haired student of yours?
Like the witch designs in
Acting so
Madoka
recklessly.
was
Do you
awesome.
not care
That's like
about
the
what
best
might
part of
happen to him?
the show. Still need to watch it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It is a recommend watch for me. I do think it's
There will
great.
be a price to pay for blind faith. This is also a lesson for Finan.
I love my favorite part of the anime specifically is like how they like represent the witches with like different artistic mediums, right? Like when the monsters and witches show up, they're not like, sometimes they're animated, but sometimes they'll be like paper mache cutouts or something. I don't know. It's really cool.
You truly
Omura
are a strict
Akemi?
teacher.
I think I know who that is. It's the
Of
fucking
course.
black hair lady,
This is
right?
how I've always been.
Yeah. People like her. She's cool. She's cool. Also, she uses like military guns and grenades to attack people, which is very, very sick. She steals, basically. She's a thief. I forgot what her ability was. I just remember she was cool. Oh, I missed the fucking bug, dude. No. Sad wet cat who steals guns from the military. Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Lord
Dude.
Zagreus.
Holy shit, dude. No way. Screwlum fans, get ready.
It's been a while, Lord Zagreus. I greet you on behalf.
Why has he
of
got
all
hands
the
hugging his
citizens of
titties?
Akima and express my deepest regret.
That's
about
actually, that's a
the
sick
Epiphany.
outfit, dude. That's actually awesome.
It's you.
Bronze
expected
like
that you would
arms that
personally
like
come and
cup
meet
your
me.
breasts. That's actually like sick as hell.
Lying carefully into lantern above, I have come as a testament to the justice of the Council of Elders.
There are Antikytherans here? They have been a rare sight ever since the Chrysos
Fucking
War.
thing. I don't know what this is. I think this is the guy, right? The counselor
I
guy.
extend to you my utmost respect.
Dude, it's Tony
But
Stark.
I am Lycurgus, though you may call
Lycurgus.
me Lygus.
That sounds like a
Holding
disease that I'm
honorary
currently inflicted
position
with.
within the Council of Elders in Akima, and as the Theoros, I stand to protect the right of all upright citizens to
Ask me? I don't even remember what I asked you,
can
to be
see
honest
them
with you.
too?
I already forgot.
You know about us. We Antikytherans.
I'm almost done with my
perceive
Powerade.
the
I should put
world
another
through
one in the
the
freezer.
Amplitude and
It does
frequency
it
of
is making me feel kind of
sounds.
better, but like both got short-term memory loss now.
Just as I am
Is
conscious
there a
that
way to
Lady
improve my
Aglaia
memory?
is
I do feel like I have
secretly
really poor
listening
memory.
in on our private meeting from afar. If necessary, Lord.
And I'm not talking about
Zagreus,
daily brain
I
game apps, okay?
consider
Because
the
those don't work.
golden thread
I
to
watched a
protect
YouTube video
your
on it.
Fundamental rights.
But like a genuine way to like make it easier to remember shit.
The demigod should know better, for such is her station. Spare
Drinking?
those poor threats, and just let her listen to my words. They shall serve only to unveil her own folly.
I drank 2 days ago, and that night that I drank, I was like in bed and all of my joints and my feet were cold. It was like I had a fever, except it wasn't a fever. I was like the joints in my body were so cold and I like could not sleep. And I think it was the alcohol's fault, honestly.
May I interpret this as
I think it like
you
fucked with my blood vessels.
having a countermeasure?
I need not any plan.
It's the opposite of what
because she can
alcohol
do
does.
nothing other than petty
Well, it didn't start
espionage.
until later in the night.
As the citizens' assembly approaches,
I felt
with
warm like
Ornyx's
when I
fall,
drank it, but then like
any
at
attempt to
night is when
capture
I
the
just
core
felt like
flame
I
within
felt
me
strangely
will
cold.
only usher chaos and calamity. A truth she undoubtedly comprehends.
Okay, so you
While
can't have his
I,
core flame.
Anaxagoras, serving as the Grove's special envoy to
I'm already
Akima's
done with the
citizens'
Powerade.
assembly,
Oh my god.
have long known the extent of your abilities.
And it's already 1 o'clock.
Let's
Fuck.
forego the formality of asserting authority, Lord Lygus.
You can die of
Lead the
hypothermia
way.
without realizing you're freezing. Really? Is that why Russians are like stereotypically seen as like downing vodka all the time?
Very well. Surely Lady Kindness would appreciate such assertiveness. She's been
I don't-
waiting. Follow me, please.
I don't trust this guy, man. What the fuck? What is wrong with him? You hear him? Ooh, come here. I have nothing evil planned over here if you come follow me.
Is there something on your mind, Lord Anaxagoras?
Also feeling cold. So, okay, if it wasn't the alcohol, I don't know what it was then, but ever since that night, I've been fucked up.
Nothing really. It's just a question that I contemplate
And it all
every time before I ascend to Dawn.
culminated to me not
For the
eating for 2 days because I'm gonna fucking
Does the falling
puke it
equate to
out.
death?
I guess that was like a sign maybe that I was gonna get sick. I don't know.
A pondering truly deep. Time is on our side. Do you mind sharing your
I've never
reflections
considered
with
that
me?
I was going to die. But I am kind of sickly. This is true.
While all living beings must ultimately face their demise, Kefali has yet to meet theirs. Their journey continues unhurriedly.
That not eating exacerbates the
this
nausea
long
and doesn't
path.
protect you from it. But if I eat, I might puke. I don't want to do that. Well, I feel fine right now. The power rate is
Are you
helping.
suggesting that Kefali may not have truly passed?
Yes, for dying implies an ongoing process, an action, whereas death signifies a static state, a definitive termination.
Rose teaching me English. This is crazy.
In contrast to mortals, Titans exist on a grander scale.
This is gonna
of
find out
space
you're
and
just
time,
starving yourself for no. I'll
thus
be
elongating their
fine.
passage into death. The notion of their fall is but a misinterpretation born of immortal ignorance.
This guy should be an English teacher, man.
Ah, an intriguing concept.
No, what I'm saying is
Albeit challenging to
sorry, not 2 days, a day and a half.
After all,
I haven't eaten
has
food.
maintained a,
And I didn't eat, and I technically did eat, but I fucking
ever
puked
since
it
the
out,
era
which is
of the
why
while scholars and
I
priests
basically said I
alike
haven't eaten.
have conveyed the message of the gods' imminent fall.
Perhaps the gods in their arrogance deemed it
Is it a day and a half?
beneath
No,
them
it's just
to
it's just
reveal their
1 day. 1 day.
perspectives to mortals.
It's not a day and a half. I'm thinking of 2 half days, which makes 1 day.
Could you elaborate on your statement?
That's what I was trying to say. Okay, whatever.
Circes, the kin of the Sky Father as recounted in myths,
No, listen.
now resides within my brain. Were I to inquire,
Oh,
That very well could be true.
So he's gonna talk to the
But
world-bearing
what if the
Titan. He's
world-bearing
gonna talk to
Titan still
Kefali?
choo-
in that case, the myths crafted by the people of Amphorius are nothing more than pitiful jests.
I don't know why this guy reminded me of. He reminds me of an English teacher, and then it reminded me of my English teacher in high school, who was this guy who really liked wombats, and he would always show everyone videos and pictures of wombats, and he was fucking ripped as hell. He was like hella ripped, and also bald, and probably one of the coolest teachers I've ever had in my entire life. I did listen. I
It's worth
directly
a
quoted the
try.
thing you told me, and then you had
I
to clarify
believe,
that you told me what
and
it was
I've
wrong.
to
I
witness
didn't
the fruits
leave
of
out
your
information that I
theory,
puked.
the
I just
change it may bring
whatever.
to this imperiled world.
I'm out of power rate. Oh my god. Ew.
Because I completely
Why is the bottom of
concur
power
with
rate so
you
disgusting?
on this aspect. If the Titan has indeed met their end,
I
any
implied.
response from
Sorry, I
them
fucking kissed the
would
mic on
be
accident. I implied that I did.
impossible.
I didn't want to say it directly, but I implied that I did. If you listened carefully to what I was saying. Oh my god.
Please, Professor.
Wow.
the children of humanity have indeed created a spectacle.
I implied that I puked when I first talked about it, which is why I'm not eating.
Welcome to Dawn Cloud.
The implication is that I have already puked.
A sense of solemnity
I shouldn't want to say that because it's gross. It's disgusting.
Memorial Palace, with entry permitted only to the invited.
This guy's evil, by the way.
Only esteemed beings grace this place, and among them, I've received priests, scholars, warriors, and now we even have the honor to be in the presence of a Titan.
Can I just kill this guy already?
once deemed a blasphemer, now a surrogate for revered divinity.
I'll notify Kindness and the others of your arrival. Kindly Wait for a moment.
I'm not pretending. It
Soldier
literally
will
was
be here to
implied.
guide
You weren't
shortly.
listening.
In the meanwhile, you are welcome to explore the vicinity, but
I
kindly
carefully crafted my
remain within the
sentences
guard's view.
to imply
Delaying the crucial
that I'm
meeting
sick.
is something none of us wish to see, I presume.
Sick in the body.
I'm well aware
Thick
of
in the
Kindness's
stomach.
methods. There's no need to emphasize that.
As you wish. Your cooperation is
Anyways,
much
yeah, that's why I can't eat.
appreciated.
I carefully thought out my sentences and said them.
Alas, I had hoped for a brilliant plan from you, but it turns out you just left one cage to enter another.
Save your concerns. I know very well what I'm doing.
I don't know what you're doing, honestly. I haven't really been listening.
I shall depart to explore the surroundings then. Now that I look around, I wonder if there are any murals bearing my
I'm sleepy.
portrait around here. I'm quite intrigued.
All
to
my
see
like
how
reserved
the children of
energy from
humanity beyond the
yesterday
grove
or from my
perceive another
sleep
Titan.
has been used.
Off you go.
I want to go to sleep.
I won't be joining you.
I have noticed, like when I don't eat, I just go to
This
sleep.
Titan appears to be quite at ease. I should investigate the Council of Elders' recent activities first.
When I don't.
Be aware.
What did I
can
say?
hear
What did I
you
just say? I don't know what I just
perfectly
said.
well from here.
The brain power is it's been diminished in like the past 10 seconds. I've lost like 80% of my computing capacity. Okay, what's happening? Left you also exhausted. There's a 13. I guess that makes sense because there's a 14. What is 13 about? I've never seen this person before in my entire life. I've never seen any of these people before. Yeah, I've never seen that pink-haired lady. I don't know who you're talking about. Yes, she has a sword, I think. I guess what I'm saying is like I've never seen these characters before, which means like this game must not be as popular as 7. 7's like the GOAT, right? Of Final Fantasies, because like I've seen Cloud, I've seen Tifa, I've seen Aerith. Whereas Lightning is like the first time I've laid my eyes on this character.
Professor Anaxa! Over here!
Prepare. The lamppost. Dude, all this town's fucking broken as hell, man. They just invited me here so I can fix everything for them. Just! Hell yeah.
Professor Anaxa?
Kind of contentious in American markets. A bit linear.
Tide.
I like it a lot.
To find you here safe and sound. Thank the fates.
You could say it's the fates toying with us.
They all have independent stories, right? All the Final Fantasies? Or do they like exist within a greater universe where they're all connected? Or something like that?
It's only the Kremnoans and Idonians who chase glory through death.
They aren't independent, okay.
But your survival is a victory in itself. I'd settle for that gladly.
What makes them Final Fantasy then?
So, are you here to report
I
the
mean?
incident to the council? I heard that
If
after
they're all
the Black
different
Tide
stories,
devoured the
what
grove,
makes it a Final
Akuma
Fantasy?
would be next in line, even with the demigod of strife
Just the
standing alongside
franchise name?
humankind.
See. I guess that makes sense. It's just like asking, well, no, because like I was gonna say like Call of Duty. You have all these different Call of Duty games. You ask yourself what makes Call of Duty Call of Duty. Well, it's the same fucking game.
Tell me, how much does the Council of Elders know about the Black Tide?
Once Kindness and her followers learned of Cersei's and
I just assumed like if you had different
they
stories, you'd have
proclaimed in
like
the
different
council
names
that
for
the
them. You know what I
Fun Chasers
mean?
could
So
no
that they
longer
have like
stand
a little
against
more
the calamity
identity.
alone.
Like Final Fantasy VII, you'd call like Tales of Midgar or something, you know?
Yet, when the crown prince ascended to godhood and repelled the Black Tide,
With a little more
she immediately altered her
identity.
tune, declaring
Distinction
that all was
from the others,
resolved
maybe? I don't
beyond
know.
Akuma, with the only remaining menace now being Aglaya and her adherents. They might well make their move at
see.
the upcoming Citizens' Assembly.
No surprises there, those shifty opportunists. Thank you for your
I know what.
honesty.
Okay, but like you
virtuous
can
student.
recognize brands without having to have like a name, like just numbers for your name. You know what I mean? Like Bethesda had a brand around like Skyrim type games. Yet they got, you know, they got Skyrim, they got Fallout, they got the new one that sucks. You know what I'm saying?
Being an opportunist could very
I mean, those
well
games
be a
aren't good.
facet of wisdom.
Well, some of them were. I liked Fallout 3 and New Vegas.
Shouldn't you be searching for murals of yourself? I've had enough of your prattling.
I was really curious to see how you would find the middle ground between both factions. So I came to listen in. But it seems as though this kindness is much more ruthless than Aglaya. If so,
No, I'm just saying, like, they
why
could,
do you want to work with her?
they could, like, just,
Could it
I would
be
assume,
that
like, if they're
perhaps you've
different
decided
stories, they would
to
just name them
readily
differently
surrender
instead of
this
just like
hollow
Final Fantasy
shell
1,
of
Final Fantasy
yours?
2, Final Fantasy 3,
Just
Final Fantasy
because
4,
you
Final Fantasy.
feel like
It just feels a little
death is
boring.
fast approaching?
I'm afraid you'll be sorely disappointed if that's what you truly
So
think.
then you get an instance where, like, you think of Final Fantasy and it's like, well, I'm just going to play Final Fantasy 7 because it's the one everyone likes, and then all the other ones don't exist in my brain. About these fucking weirdos. But every game, if a new Final Fantasy comes out, it's just going to be about a new group of fucking weirdos that no one's ever heard about. It's not like they have, like, characters that carry over from, like, different Final Fantasies, right? I know, I'm just saying, like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, it would be Final Fantasy, and then Final Fantasy 2 would have the characters from Final Fantasy 1, or if it was just a different game with
Looks
different
like my
story, it would be
presence here
called,
is
like,
quite unwelcome.
I don't know, something else. No, I'm not. Is this guy gonna make me do this puzzle?
Anaxagoras, I thought that you had died to the Black Tide.
As Kefali's
Bison
priest,
Surely you jest. You blasphemous heretics are not worthy of respect from the Supreme Being. Let me remind you that you're currently in Dawn Cloud.
Final
So you
Fantasy,
better keep your
and then the second
deranged
game would be,
language to
like,
yourself.
Juniper's
I am
Glow
no
or something. I
longer
don't
that
know.
altar
I don't know what Final
servant from
Fantasy 2 is
years
about.
ago, who could only acquiesce to the commands
What
of
is
others.
Final
Now,
Fantasy
I have
2
plenty
about?
of ways to deal with people like you.
I'm not sure whether I should laugh or cry right now. I can't believe that a
4
follower
playable
such
characters.
as you
Okay, this isn't helping
could have
me.
been made by a creation titan.
It would be called Legend of Guy. Wait, there's a character called Guy in Final Fantasy 2. Biron, Maria, Leon, and Guy.
As I see it, a
Dude.
dead titan can't provide you with this level of confidence, right? Then who is it?
You.
You.
Seeing how fond of you Elder Kindness is, I shall let that slide for now. Leave immediately, and don't impede us from receiving the Supreme Being's blessings.
Explains a lot. Oh, I'm not.
Seeing as we were able to hear of this matter from the mouths of others, it seems that kindness is indeed quite sincere toward us. Perhaps this affair will proceed smoother than I had.
Oh my, what a thrilling confrontation.
I'm not a gacha addict.
As expected of one of Kefali's followers.
And maybe I am like a little bit.
Praising or insulting him?
Just a tiny bit, because I like these games.
Praising him, of course. As a believer of the god of deliverance, It is only natural that he detests.
Didn't you hear
I'm not like an
me?
addict though,
I
okay?
asked you to leave. Go as far away from here as possible.
It's just like that's
Don't
a weird
mutter to
word.
yourself like some sort of madman and disturb my meditation.
It's like just it doesn't vibe with me, that word, you know what I mean? I just like these games.
I've had enough of this. Could the 15th entry hour arrive any faster?
I'm gonna kill this guy because I don't like him. Hello.
Oh,
Self-awareness. I did not lose my self-awareness.
Every tendril. No.
I'm not
Every
addicted. I can
leaf
stop
could
whenever
be
I
the
want.
embodiment of Circe's.
As a result, mere mortals who did not know what the Titan actually looked like chose to paint them as a giant tree instead.
I'll play Genshin.
Their
But I
wisdom
just,
was
I
portrayed
fucking,
as fruit
I just
to
got Varessa
symbolize
in
how
that
they
game.
shared their knowledge equally among
I just
the
got
masses.
Varessa.
Such exquisiteness indeed.
With the funny run.
this mural is quite abstract.
Feels like work.
I really can't tell whether you are praising or demeaning yourself.
Okay, well,
Oh, I'm
first of all,
quite
I was making a
curious
joke,
whether the
okay?
Risen Titan has studied figures of speech before.
What is it called? Verbal?
Of course,
Oh wait, what is? I
find
forgot
such
what.
stylistic devices interesting.
Not an addict, by the way. No, I remember in English class I used to learn about like verbal irony or something. And the example was always, I'm not addicted to smoking. I can stop whenever I want.
For all
Something
we
like
know,
that.
This could be the answer to the question, what exactly are we?
I, for one, am not
Not
willing
an
to
addict.
admit that I could look this ugly.
I'm not doing, I don't even know what the fuck you just said to me, but I'm not doing any of that.
Was this the reason why you failed in your attempt to refine my soul when you were ambushed
Like a
at the
Spartan?
Grove?
Since you are aware of this, why did you save me back then?
From my perspective, this point alone
Like a
was
shield?
enough to separate you from the average person.
That's an appeal to metaphors.
How do two lunatics coexist in the same brain?
Therefore, it seems that your journey to Dawnfloud this time is not just
What's
to
a
seek
straw man, by the way? I
protection.
actually don't know what that is. I feel like I've heard about it a lot, and I may have accidentally learned. I may have unintentionally strawmanned multiple times in my life. Refuting an argument different from the one actually under discussion. Oh yeah, I'm like a master of that. That's like, I think like unintentionally I've become a master of straw man.
What then is the intention behind your actions?
I think I've accidentally strawmanned people so many times. I didn't know it was like a thing. I thought it was like real. I
The
thought like
entire
it was
plan is
valid, you
stored in
know.
my memory. So why don't you look there?
Then don't mind if I do.
I'll dog you if you change the subject.
1 year old, 2 years old.
That's an appeal to
My.
criticism.
Even a member of the preeminent 7 sages must hug his droma stall to sleep. How interesting.
That's an appeal to fallacy.
That's enough.
How unusual. Your soul is actually trembling.
You'll get graded on
must
arguments
mean that
here. I know I
behind
win
this
these.
toy hides a secret that nobody knows.
That's a negative conclusion from affirmative premises.
Since our days are both numbered, I don't mind telling you more about it. This is a present that my sister gave to me. It's
It is kind of goated though to just have a list of fallacies and to just randomly say one that sounds like it's right in the middle of an argument. Like you don't even have to know what they mean, just to call people out and just say random fallacies.
So there are
I feel like
other
that would work
members in your
pretty well,
family,
right?
Are they also living in Akama?
Like, just memorize like a couple fucked up sounding ones and just spit them out in the middle of conversations.
Don't you just love to pick
or
through
arguments.
my brain? Go on, continue flipping through my memories.
You don't sound intellectual. You sound pretentious. That's a Mott and Bailey fallacy. Excuse you.
It won't take long. You'll discover the answer when you reach the memories of when I was 5.
Oh, the black tide is everywhere.
That's not what that means. The thing is nobody knows what it means, okay? Only actual debate losers know what it means. So it's okay if you throw it out in an argument amongst people who don't know what they're saying.
When I was young,
They're just gonna think you're cool. No, they're not gonna think you're cool. You're right. They would think you're like pretentious.
Kefali, and you, of course. Although I
Mott and Bailey, conflating two positions with similar properties. One modest and easy to defend, the Mott, and one more controversial, the Bailey. States the controversial position, but when challenged states that they are advancing the modest position. What? Is that like saying like that is what the Mott and Bailey, how does this work? One easy to defend and one more controversial. Murder should be okay because we kill animals. Is that Mott and Bailey?
This.
We kill animals and we eat them, so we should be able to fucking kill people. Come on. It's like the same thing, basically.
The inception of your research into alchemy?
You should be able to eat people. If you think about it, people are like animals and we eat and kill animals, so.
Indeed it was. Everything started from that verdant courtyard of yours.
I think I've mastered Mott and Bailey. That's in the brain.
There,
the brain tomb now.
I also came to learn of Thalesis' theory as well.
Ecological fallacy, inferring about the nature of an entity based solely upon aggregate statistics collected for the group to which that entity belongs. I don't even know what that means.
Oh, I remember that person. He
definitely
was
have
the
it.
one to come up with the
I'll master it
concept
eventually.
of souls, right?
Not only that, he also believed that life, as well as the composition, movement, and transformation of matter, all
I've been
stem
going through
from
this so
souls
slowly.
themselves.
But and like
This is
somehow
why I
also not
thought
paying
that,
attention.
Since all living things stemmed from the same origin, why could I not sacrifice myself?
I'm thinking of how I'd have
in
to
order to
explain it that
resurrect
you'd get it, but
my
you'd actually need
nearest
to
and
pay me to explain any of this to you.
Anaxa, you...
Dude, empanadas. Dude, I love empanadas.
I did it, teacher. But this is absolute blasphemy. Regardless of how much freedom the Grove provides, such an act could cause you to be burned at the pyre.
Let's go.
Your beloved, where is she now?
False dilemma.
Send her away from the Grove at once, to a place where nobody
False
will ever be able
dichotomy.
to find
Fallacy
her.
of
Otherwise, the
bifurcation.
both of us will be judged by
Bifurcation?
the
What does
council
that
of the
mean?
7 sages.
Bifurcation. Isn't bifurcation the... Bifurcation is the sigil you can get in Inscription. In Inscription, there is a sigil called bifurcation that you can apply to a card, which makes it so that your card, instead of attacking in front of you, attacks to the card in the space to the left and then the space to the right.
Calm down, teacher.
That's what
My
bifurcation
sister,
means, right? At least in Inscription terms.
She's still not in the mortal realm.
I lost it. I was going to read the rest of it. I don't know where it is. This list is way too long. Okay, this fallacy list is so long that I'm starting to think that like you actually can't argue anything. I feel like there's so much shit on this Wikipedia list that like you literally can't have a conversation with someone because like you're bound to just say a fallacy.
It was naive of me to think that I could snatch.
I became a worse person. What's wrong? I'm curious. I'm curious. Oh, red herring fallacies. You love to do these, don't you? Wait, no.
Equivalent exchange.
Red herring.
How
Ad
I
hominem.
received for that
Oh, that's the one that you do. You do that all the time.
See her for one
You're a master of ad hominem.
Nothing more.
Poisoning the well. Presenting adverse information about the target person with the intention of discrediting everything that person says. That's literally you. Holy shit.
Let it go, Anaxa.
You're poisoning my well right now.
My best students. I cannot watch you go down the wrong path without doing anything to stop it.
Spoilers for Demon Slayer. Isn't there like a demon backstory where someone gets like their well gets poisoned and all, like everyone dies and that's why he becomes a demon?
Never harm yourself. If you can do that,
It's just insult you. That's odd ad hominem.
And you'll have a chance to live out your own life.
That's appealing to logical fallacies, actually.
Since I was able to see her one last time, I have no other desires.
Just telling you, they're so mean.
You're right, teacher.
I'm gonna
It's time for
fucking
me to
cry.
start a new life.
Appeal to emotion.
I am sincerely glad for you, child. Now then, what topic would you like to study?
I wish to continue Thalesis' research.
Us.
Continue the research into souls, but you know that the Grove has long since.
This is really relevant to me because I'm like dead right now or something.
Even if you continue digging into this
How
subject,
convenient.
your efforts will likely be futile.
No, teacher. After my fleeting glimpse of the deathly fog,
Wait, this
I
guy almost
finally
died?
understood a single truth. Since ancient days, our
You've been distracting me too much. To be fair, I did distract myself starting to read logical fallacies. I gotta close this window before I become like a real debate bro. I don't want to be a debate bro.
I may have lost an eye, but my view of the world has become clearer than ever.
Yeah, I was saying, why does the bottom of a Gatorade taste disgusting? Like all of 99% of the Gatorade tastes good, but when I get to the bottom, it always tastes disgusting. I've never been a debate club boy. When I was like a kid, I was a debate club boy. I'm like not anymore though.
Who would have thought such a secret lay concealed beneath that
Someone's
hefty
calling me,
eye
hold on.
patch of yours? However, this story doesn't seem to be connected to your plan. In fact, I'd say that they aren't related at all.
The answer lies within the tale. If even you cannot understand it, perhaps you should relinquish the divinity of reason to me. After all, it'd be a waste for you to hold on to it.
Hello. Looking for the magic key that will let you win arguments because you keep getting hustled talking to me.
My story ends here. Now it's time for you
I
to
think
tell me your secret.
Opinion-wise,
After
am
all,
the most based
this
person.
is what equivalent exchange means.
Peach Celsius, top tier. Powerade Grape, top tier. Taco Bell, pretty good.
As expected, you laid
Gotcha
a trap for me
games,
to step
you know, we
into.
can compromise on gotcha games, okay? Give it a couple more Final Fantasy VII sessions, and I think we'll reach an agreement, okay?
Unfortunately, even if I was willing to talk about my past,
I think I'm like super based.
I may not know more about it than you do.
Oh? Are you saying that the renowned Reason Titan is now admitting a lack of wisdom? Your followers are going to be sorely disappointed by this.
Child of humanity, remember
Dying.
this. Being cognizant of one's ignorance is the greatest wisdom of all.
Trying to make your inevitable loss hurt less. There's no winning or losing. We should just be friends, okay? We be friends. Come to compromises.
No wonder you asked me to answer your random
There's no winner or loser here.
questions.
And if there was a loser, it would not be me. I don't know who it would be. I don't know who it would be. Would not be me. No, it's an appeal to friendship.
Not only that, you're the only one who can shed light on my query.
Anime has taught me anything.
As the
Appeal to
saying
friendship is the
goes,
strongest thing.
onlookers see most clearly.
The end of Soul Eater, which was such a great anime, it ends with Maka punching him with the power of friendship, and then he fucking explodes. And it's the worst ending to any anime ever.
Is that so?
He's like a big bad evil guy. I don't know why the anime ended it like that, but like she literally punches him with friendship and he fucking
Lord
dies.
Anaxa. I saw you muttering to yourself and was wondering whether you were caught in a delirium of reflective
Oh yeah,
thought.
he's crazy.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but time is of the essence. I have a message from Lord Lygus. Lady Kindness has met up with the Council of Elders and is awaiting your arrival, so please depart forthwith.
Not use power of friendship to stop being a gambling addict. Well,
It's finally time.
I can use the power of... I'm not a gambling addict.
Carefully.
You almost got me
The
with that one.
one who created the world, and the one who bears the world. If you truly have not met your end, how will you answer the challenges of those
Definitely
who
is still
defy
alive,
you?
man.
I didn't expect you to agree to Lady Kindness's invitation. What a wonderful turn of events.
I didn't almost get you with
To tell
anything.
you
These
the
aren't
truth,
tricks. They're just
there
saying,
are
no,
many
you
people
almost...
who hold grudges against that Lady Goldweaver.
You almost got me. You're tricky. Tricky one indeed. You are a tricky lady.
Finery.
Avoid his gaze. I don't acquaint myself with
That's kind of
blasphemers.
homophobic. Why would you say that?
Don't worry. He's too full of pride to pay us any attention.
Your nickname is
Because I'm
Dromus
a
as
more
well?
deliberate person than
you
I
must
am.
really like those creatures.
I don't know. I think you're evil.
A student of Empedocles? I hear that his views run counter to the Venerationists.
This is what being a scholar is about. A collision of ideas only occurs when there are differences in beliefs. And it is such collisions that lead to progress.
Yet, in my view, there are only right and wrong perspectives.
I'm getting
neither
philosophy
of which
lectured
can
right now,
coexist with
man.
the other.
What radical thinking.
As much as I
guess
love
this is why the
philosophy,
children
this
of
shit is like,
humanity
it's
always
always...
squabble.
Lord Lygus
I don't think
and
it's
Lady
worthless,
Kindness are
but
just
like,
ahead.
if you ever
I'll
get
take my
into a
leave for
philosophical
now.
conversation with someone, 2 hours later, you're like, wow, I can't believe we thought through all of that. And I also just wasted like 2 hours of my time. Like the end of a philosophical discussion feels productive, but nothing ever changes. It's like kind of useless. I mean, I think thinking through things and like having the like, you know, logical reasoning for like why you believe certain things is cool, but like, I don't know, every philosophical conversation I've ever engaged in has always just ended up with an answer to nothing. It's like an answer that nobody was asking. Wonder if it gets anything done. I mean, I think it's interesting. And I think having it is like, to an extent, valuable, but it does, I don't know.
Lord
'Cause
Anaxagoras.
I used to be a philosophy
I've heard so
type
much about you.
guy. Like you dedicated your whole life to saying some dumb, pretentious shit. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I just always think about like fucking Aristotle and shit. Like these guys, they were like weird guys on the street. Right? Like they were just like weird guys who like stood on the road and like talked to each other about like fucking what a chair is. I just like, that's the image that I have of them, is like fucking weird, jobless weird guys. A lot of them were bad philosophers.
Head of the Nusporists of the Grove of Epiphany.
That's true.
Notorious blasphemer. A Chrysos heir who bears
Blasphemer.
Circe's core flame. A survivor of the Grove calamity.
He's famous.
Did I miss anything? Well, if so, please be so kind.
Since Lady Kindness is already well acquainted with me,
I keep hearing
I
kindness.
won't waste any effort introducing myself.
Lady Kindness.
Again. But then again, perhaps the customs are different here. Back in my hometown, there is a form of etiquette known as honoring
Wait, if you're
the host will welcome their guests.
If your life
with
passions
warm
are philosophy, you're gonna
by
love
treating
this
them
part
to
of the
fine
story
wine and a
when
cozy
you get to
bed.
it and you actually pay attention.
And yet, ever since I arrived, I have
You're gonna
not
go
been welcomed
poggies,
with warm
poggies,
courtesy or
poggies.
ceremonial gifts. Instead, I met
Just
with
cardies go
intense
around and you
scrutiny.
hear people quote, I think therefore I
Even
am,
more
and that's an
absurd,
historically
the host
significant
has
legacy and
sharpened
also
their
the only
blade
even
and
remotely
instructed their
decent piece of
servants
his
to lie in
legacy.
wait in the shadows.
Descartes? What the fuck is a wax argument?
Perhaps you intend to cut open my heart,
Famous.
retrieve the core flame, and then hold a
Famous
grand
phrases.
feast for all of the guests.
Okay, I want something other than I think therefore I am. The reading of all good books is like conversation with the finest men of past centuries. History's full of dudes who said one, I don't know what that word is, think piece, coded on it for their entire life while they said exclusively dumb shit.
Everyone, stand down.
Wait. He has another line here. Look at this one. This one goes crazy. Cogito ergo sum. Translates to, I think, therefore I am. Okay, that's two good quotes. If you would be a real seeker after truth, it is necessary that at least once in your life you doubt as far as possible all things. That's the same quote. It's the same quote in a different language, so it counts as two different quotes. Conquer yourself rather than the world. That's the quote, the language he said it in. Okay, so we got two cool
I am but
quotes.
a feeble scholar who is not used to the stench of avarice and blood.
I suppose, therefore, that all things I see are illusions. I believe that nothing has ever existed of everything my living memory tells me. I think I have no senses. I believe that body, shape, extension, motion, location are functions. What is there, then, that can be taken as true? Perhaps only this one thing, that nothing at all is certain. This guy was having a mental crisis when he wrote that.
No need
I've been
to
there
be
before.
humble, my lord. From my perspective, your courage and gumption are worthy of the reputation of the Seven Sages.
Yeah, I see what you
Your
mean now.
bravery is more than adequate to
He
accomplish
was just
our
losing it.
perilous endeavor.
So, you wish to start a war?
This one is kind of fire. Common sense is the most widely shared commodity in the world, for every man is convinced that he is well supplied with it. That kind of goes hard. Said one thing, then spent the rest of their life collapsing mentally.
Well, since the Chrysos heirs are calling for war, we will respond in kind. Conflict is inevitable. Since Aglaya endeavors to suppress the virtuous commoners with blood of gold, we will not hesitate to display the rights and mettle the citizens of Akama are so entitled to. As to your
Taking his
question
own
of
advice on
whether
that one, but
peace is
instead he
still a
went on
viable option?
continuing saying absolute
Well, to
cook
that,
shit.
I can only
This
say
is
this.
true.
Everything hinges on the next citizens' assembly and whether they have a sudden epiphany amid the clamor of the masses.
Some of these are just like not good. Some of these are like just like to know what people really think. Pay attention to what they do rather than what they say.
And
Okay,
since
bro.
you, as a
Thanks.
Chrysos heir,
That's
accepted
not
our
exactly like
invitation,
profound.
You have indeed given us a glimmer.
What
of
is this? Masked, comma, I advance. What does this quote mean?
What brazen arrogance. What you're saying right now is
That's
worlds
a threat?
apart from what you were saying before you retired your cleaners.
Yet the ritual sacrifice? Masked, I advance.
I don't deny it. After all, they're responsible for cleaning up any threats, and just a moment ago, you were on the side of the Chrysos heirs.
Oh, this one goes crazy. Dubito ergo cogito ergo sum. I doubt, therefore I think, therefore I am. Let's fucking go. He added another thing to his original quote.
But now that you're an ally of ours, we can continue talking somewhere else.
Who wrote these quotes
As
down,
you
by
know,
the way?
These walls have ears.
The kind of guy Dr. Ratio is based on.
I was fortunate.
Do these motherfuckers write their own quotes?
A treatise about the Venerationists with your teacher,
or like
Empedocles. Yet, it
do people take them out of like
to the
books?
Nestorists instead, Lord Anaxa. I've heard that this school of thought is one.
It's like
with
I could
many
forgive them a little bit
detractors.
if like they were taken from
It's
books, but if
normal
like
for
they were
ideas to
writing
have
their own
supporters
book
at
with
its
like
centers.
Descartes'
Just like how
famous
there are two
quotes
types
and
of
like his
people in
ass
this
was writing
world.
it, that's kind of cringe.
Geniuses and dimwits.
I know, but like, did he write a book
Welcome
with
back
a
to
list
the
of his
hub
famous
the
quotes?
Demigod Council, Lord Anaxagoras. Surely you remember that countless eloquent orators have stood in this spot before and emerged victorious by stoking public sentiment with their words. And yet there have also been innumerable blasphemous philosophers who set themselves up for failure because they refused to defend their
French
actions.
probably seem like the thing they do. He who hid well lived well. So true. So true. That like encompasses my life. Just hide.
This tiny stage
I don't on
is the most
my PC
profound
all day
embodiment of Akama in centuries.
playing gacha games.
In 15 days, this site shall also become the most important, as well as the final turning point in Akama's history. May the both of us carry out our
Oh, this is
duties with
highlighted. Wait, I gotta read this
and
one so I
lead
know
the
because this is
masses
important.
Back toward the era Chryceea, a golden age with no death, strife, or trickery.
Dropped some anti-French sentiment and immediately left.
Oh my, 15 days and nights. That aligns perfectly with the date of your demise. Could such a coincidence truly exist?
Using death to prove myself fits my intentions perfectly.
What's up with MiHoYo men and dying, by the way?
What strong conviction you have. As
There's another
expected
guy
of the
who's just
hero
gonna
who
die.
dared to stand up to
Or
the
is like
bold
not
one.
really. Aventurine already did this, man. I'm sorry to tell you.
As expected, she misunderstands you.
That's enough, Lady Kindness. Dispense with the niceties. I only accepted your invitation so that I can serve the commoners alongside the members of the Council of Elders. Don't test my patience with such superfluous formalities.
Just actually never die or grow at all as a result of these experiences. Let whoever can do so deceive me. This is in reference to you. He will never bring it about that I am nothing so long as I to think I am something.
Well, you say
Trick
that
me all you
now,
want.
but surely you also require
I don't know what the
my
rest of that
aid
meant.
as well, so that you can stay alive even when being pursued.
It's
by
like
the golden
Descartes
thread.
was speaking to me. He knew I was gonna read that.
You worry too much. She won't show her hand too freely, as she
You'll
still
never
needs
bring
to
it about
garner
that I am
support
nothing.
from the masses at the Citizens' Assembly.
Aristotle's gotta have some better quotes, right?
Even someone like me can tell that only a sliver of her humanity remains. Surely you're not asserting that she will definitely act
Okay,
in
why
a
did I
rational
looked up
manner.
Aristotle quotes and I'm on brainyquote.com and it's a bunch of like stock images of like mountains and lakes with like in like Facebook style with the quote written out over it. Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies. Wow.
As you're no doubt aware, Aglaya covets
The target
the core
audience?
that I possess.
A
which makes
friend
it the
to all
bargaining
is a
chip that
friend to
allows me
none.
and the rest of you
Oh my
to
god.
negotiate with her. However, in return, I'll need the Council of Elders to
We
support
make war that
as
we may
much as
live in
possible.
peace. That one, like, I don't
Naturally,
even think is
This
right.
includes the guards as well.
Like, don't we make war because, like, we literally just, like, can't help being fucking dipshits?
You're well aware how valuable Cersei's core flame will be in the era Chrysia that you are desperately pursuing. Talk is cheap, so you'd better act prudently as well.
I understand. After all, this battle of wits is just a means for each party to acquire what they need. As long
Sorry, I
as
got
your
kind of
request
possessed
is
listening to all
reasonable,
or
Council
reading
of
all the
Elders never
Aristotle quotes. These
shortchanges
are, like,
its
not
allies.
good.
Since we're both intent on mutual cooperation, let's not mince words.
Here's another
and
one that's
just speak
basically the same
plainly
one.
to
He
each
who
other.
hath many friends hath none. This time it said hath instead. This hath is like more fancier, I guess.
Let us decide how much we can secure for ourselves and how much we're willing to sacrifice, like true philosophers. With our words.
Yeah, Aristotle kind of sucks, not gonna lie.
Continuing from the earlier topic, let us discuss our common enemy. She is the second most experienced Chrysos heir across the whole
Read as laced in
of Akama,
contextual irony that we
who has
don't have
gradually
like
lost
the
her
point. The
humanity to the
statement is supposed to
ravages
be
of time
self-evident, but we're
and the
so detached from the
ablation of
context of the
core
shit
flame.
he's saying is just wrong.
A formidable opponent indeed.
That guy was not cooking. I liked Discardes a lot better.
Admittedly, there is ample reason for her to take your life.
Discardes was
Yet
cooler.
your previous reasoning is quite sound. As a seasoned political animal, it's
No,
unclear
I think
whether
he
she
was
will
just
actually cross that irreversible boundary. Moreover,
Discardes
she still
the
needs
hack.
you alive so that the Titan's trial can be completed.
Most famous philosophers. Is Pluto a philosopher, or was that just someone else?
Who can swear by the
Socrates.
sacred
That's
vow
like
of
the
Kephae
super
and
famous guy, right?
guarantee that you weren't in league with that woman before coming here?
I'm
Are
spelling
you just
famous with a
trying to
fucking
pull the
PH.
wool over
What is
our
wrong with me?
eyes and aid her in her savagery?
Something is wrong with my platter. Yeah, sorry, I meant Plato. In my head, I was like Plato, and I saw it as Plato, but I said it as Pluto. Fuck, dude, I can't do this.
I believe you're aware of Castorus the Executioner. Long before I returned to Akama, Aglaia had already dispatched her to monitor me. If I weren't able to reach this place in time, I would have been forced to meet Thanatos first.
What is this? This is the Socrates quote. Once made equal to man, women becomes his superior. Socrates. What does this mean? It's like misogyny, but also like, but like once we're equal, women are better. I don't understand what this is supposed to mean. Once made equal to man, women become his superior.
I don't
understand
to a comprehensive plan with uncertain
what that
results.
means.
If you decide to cut open my chest and remove the core flame, wouldn't that settle her nerves even more?
I'm fine.
Everything is in place. She just needs the right timing.
I don't know. I don't feel hungry. That's the thing. Like normally I feel
I
hungry.
understand what you mean.
Like I don't.
At the very least, the both of us agree that this tyrant
Fucking
who
hate
wallows in
philosophers.
extravagance and greed is the greatest threat to achieving peace in Akama. The Council of Elders is willing to defend your right to live, just as we defend every oppressed citizen.
Worthless people live only to eat and drink. People of worth eat and drink only to live. Okay, I think that makes sense, but like, what the fuck are you saying, man? I'm done with this philosopher shit. These people don't make any sense. I don't want to look at these anymore.
However, I regret to say that sentiments in favor of the Chrysos heirs and
Divorce
Aglaia
from
are
Joy,
only growing
weak
in
asshole.
magnitude. the peace that we are aspiring toward, as well as everything that we hold dear, will be destroyed completely.
I remember one time during history class, my teacher went on like a philosophical rant about like what it means for a chair to be a chair. And he was like doing the thing where like, well, what is a chair? Well, we define a chair. So if I remove a leg from the chair, is this a chair? And I'm like, bro, aren't we supposed to be learning history? What's going on right now?
What are you willing to do for our esteemed citizens so that they can vanquish the enemies of our fine city?
I'm gonna shatter Aglaya's self-righteousness.
Aglaya's authoritarianism, conceit, and arrogance have granted her unfettered control for the most part. Yet these traits are also her greatest weakness. If I can render her helpless by forcing her to experience the agonizing pain of betrayal, I am certain she will never recover from such a setback.
I feel like I've been here for hours.
Surely you don't believe
Yeah,
that
I
such
don't.
a tiny
I don't have a
betrayal will be
single
enough to
idea.
push her to her wits' end.
I have like a slight idea of what's happening, very slightly.
What's more, there are many who remain silent, merely watching
Maybe
to
that's
see
like the
how
perfect
much
amount.
chaos I can unleash. Not to mention, you know full well that the Chrysos heirs have never been a united front.
They kind of have, like, this entire time. They've been besties.
Arkema thanks you for your sincere and valuable thoughts.
Like, genuinely, the Chrysos heirs have
At
kind of
this
been
stage, it's
been
clear
friends.
that you and I
Like, all of
understand the
them.
benefits to be won from this discussion.
Why is her fit in
Let me
240?
put it
Because
plainly.
she's not important.
The Council of Elders has always been renowned for
That's
its
going to be the
fairness,
future. When
and
we
that
live in, like,
fairness
the...
is built on a foundation
When we live in
of
the damn
sincerity.
computers, you get more resolution for your, like, clothes if you pay more money.
The Council of Elders has vowed to all
Never been
citizens
so
of
low
Arkema
res.
that it will always
It
remain
is, like,
loyal to
extremely low res.
them. As for you, my lord,
I don't know.
how will you guarantee that you will be able to live up to such earnestness and will not betray Arkema's indomitable citizens when the opportunity presents itself? Just as you now betray Aglaya when it suits you.
He's going to betray Aglaya. My loyalty is unquestionable. I
Surely
feel like he's
just.
tricking them or
My
something.
loyalty does not need
How
to
would
be
this
proven.
guy ever be
The
bad?
fact that the Council of Elders is asking for proof of my loyalty is itself akin to a form of betrayal.
Let's appeal to I'm not opening the Reddit or the fucking wiki list again.
I am incredibly honored to have witnessed.
Is it weird I want to put
you
my arm
bury
into his
the
hole?
hatchet in a civilized manner.
Okay, that sounded really weird.
However, I am
But like, I don't know. I
afraid
feel
that
like my
must
arm would
interrupt
fit really
for a
nicely
brief
into like where that hole is in his chest. I'd ask him, of course.
I have
I'd be
observed
like,
the
can I put my
following.
arm in there?
Lady
And then I would like
Aglaya
pretend to like have punched through him.
is currently on her
And I would be like,
way to
"Ah!"
Cloud.
And then he could pretend that I just punched through his heart or whatever. Fisting? Yeah, I would fist his hole, his
Oh.
chest hole.
Well, I do believe that we might have a slight overabundance of guests today.
I know what a goatsy is.
Feeling dissatisfied, Lady Kindness? Despite the Council of Elders' lofty
I think
residence
I only
on
know what it
Dawn
is because
Cloud,
of Moist Critical though,
it must
because he
still
would
tolerate
talk about
the
it.
whims of the Chrysos heirs.
If you look it up, does it straight up just give you like an image of that?
So you were holding back just now. Seems like you
I feel
are
like it's
better
very
at
easy
playing
to
this game
accidentally
than
type
I.
that if you're like looking up goats
In any
or something,
case,
right?
I'm glad that. So tell me, Anaxagoras,
I wouldn't want to be
now that you're
traumatized
an
typing in
ally of
goats and
mine,
then accidentally like
if
fat fingering
Aglaya were to
a
demand
Y at
that
the end
I
of it.
hand you over, what should I do?
You can do as she says. Tell her that the Council of Elders merely wished to chat with me and had no intention of offending her. However, by doing so, the authority of the Council of Elders will be as thin as papyrus that has been
honestly,
soaked in blood.
Considering like
Not
how
only
people
can
talk
it be
about the
destroyed
internet,
at the
I'm surprised how much of like the
but the
traumatizing
Council
shit
will
I've
also
dodged.
lose possession of a valuable core flame.
Because like I was pretty active in my early childhood on the internet, but people talk about like the internet and how like there was just fucking gore content everywhere.
No.
They just
More
like dodged all of
2
it.
core flames. After all, at the next citizens' assembly, that young lady who is synonymous with death will also be standing on our side.
You've seen some shit? It depends where like where I'm on. But like if like Twitter, I know Twitter will show me shit. Like if it thinks if I want to see it. So if I see anything even slightly suspicious on Twitter, I immediately scroll past it.
Oh?
Is
Wait, remember that thing? Well, I guess you wouldn't know because you don't use Instagram. But apparently on Instagram, there was like a day where everyone's like feed was reset and it was just showing like horrendous shit to everybody. It like reset everyone's like shorts feed. And then it was like showing them like fucked up shit.
If Aglaia can seize me in full
I don't know how you
view of
mess
the
up your
masses
algorithm
today,
that badly that it like
she can
literally
also
starts
dismiss
showing
the
people like
entire
traumatizing
Council of
images,
Elders in one fell
videos,
swoop
or
tomorrow.
why any of that even exists
that
on
happens,
YouTube Shorts.
the
Or not
discussion
YouTube
that
Shorts,
we've
on
just had
Instagram
will
Shorts.
turn into an utter
What's it called?
joke
Instagram
instead.
Reels? Who the fuck? Why do they have all these names for it? Do we just call them all TikToks or Reels or Shorts? Just pick one, and then we can put the like company name behind it.
Is this the outcome that you wish to see?
Too many words.
Lady Kindness?
Fine. I will
Yeah, I haven't
handle
seen
this
that many
matter
traumatizing
appropriately.
stuff.
But you do best to remember this. Fool the people and karma will be on your tail. I'll overlook it this time, but don't count on there being a next time. Unless, of course, you crave cruel punishment and consider suffering the perfect state to ponder the true nature of souls.
I will admit, before I started streaming today, I saw a Twitter post that had all capitals in the message, and it said, what did it say?
Well, what do you know?
It said something about Hoyo storytelling is saved.
Talents.
And then it was a cutscene below that, and I immediately scrolled past it because I didn't want to get spoiled. And I got to tell you, right
We
now,
shall see then.
it is not saved. It's the opposite of saved right now. Right now, it's dead in a ditch, and it's being kicked
again.
and tossed around, and I'm starting to put dirt over it.
Going after more.
Dying to know what I'm after. Hmm?
I mean, I'm the reason Titan after all. It is in me to ask and seek answers.
That's gross. Don't tell us about that.
Easy there. You'll learn the answer.
Happy to keep
soon
digging.
enough. I didn't bring it up with her purely because she doesn't have the means to give me what I truly want. It's as they say, onlookers see most clearly. The true masters of Dawncloud have always been the Theoros, who watches
Monka S.
everything.
6 feet down, 3 bodies wide. We might need to go deeper, honestly. Might need to go deeper. Lygus.
An expected
Lygus,
visitor.
please tell me some like
Welcome.
crazy shit right now.
Well, you know, you could actually skip all the pointless debate and come
How many
straight
gotchas do
to
you play?
me
Let me see.
To seek an audience with carefully.
These are getting. I don't play these regularly. Okay, not all of these. Okay, Star Rail, Zenless Zone Zero, Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves. Mobile. Let's see on mobile. Nikke is kind of good. It is kind of a Gooner game, but like the story is actually pretty decent. I did play Brown Dust 2, and I still play it a little bit, but that game is like, it suffers from being too Gooner, where I feel like I cannot take the story seriously because how Gooner it is. I don't have time to play Arknights. I recently downloaded Madoka Magica. And every now and then I play Girls Frontline 2, which is actually a good game as well. A little Gooner, I gotta say. I haven't played it in a while, but the story, that part that I did play was pretty good. That's like, I stopped counting. How many was that? Like 8? 8 games?
I have no reason to
8 bodies
refuse
wide?
you.
Yeah, there you go.
Do I?
You may not, but Kindness has.
Just throw them all in
Whoever
there.
gets hold, she's wary of me, so naturally I had to gain her trust. I would say that
I used to play
debate
Blue
was
Archive,
not
but I quit that game because like there's some there's a I don't know what to tell you about the community in that game. That's a little. I can't be a part of that. I can't be caught with that shit.
Very true.
It was kind of a good game though. In the part of the story when they go, "Welcome to the Blue Archive," that was kind of cinema.
In my view, this individual has gone to great lengths to get close to Kefali.
I did delete that game though.
He might very well be plotting
Fortunately,
something
unfortunately.
nefarious
What else do I
against the
play
Titan.
actually?
Are you
I don't know. I think
still
that's it.
willing to let him pass, knowing
Honkai
this?
Impact 3rd doesn't count because I haven't opened that in like many years.
Yes, very much so.
Yes.
All living creations are always free to visit Kefali's transcendent vessel. This comes with being the world bearer.
How convenient it is to be able to hear
Oh, I played.
what they
No, I don't
say.
play Snowbreak anymore though. Yeah, that's it.
It is truly my honor.
Oh, I
to
played
speak
Chill
to a
Aquarium.
venerated
I haven't opened it in a
Titan
while though.
person.
But that's technically a gacha game. But it's just about raising fish, and I don't think you could put actual money into it.
Let me join
Technically
you both
gacha
on
though.
this journey. Oh, a bygone myth tells of an occasion where Kefali once answered their followers' questions on the peak of the holy mountain.
Right.
Their
Hold on, I need to
followers
find
have
it.
Since believed that
Where's Chill
scaling
Aquarium?
this Titan cliff is one way of being with the gods.
I have a friend. 68 hours in Chill Aquarium.
Not every day
Holy
that you
shit.
get to climb a mountain with Circes.
My friend got Chill Aquarium recently, and she's been playing it non-stop. I don't know how you play the game. That it's an idle game.
Titan hymns.
How do you have? Why do you have it open 68 hours? What the hell? I guess it's like real. It's like a real idle game, unlike me idling in gacha games, which is pointless. I don't gain anything from that. All right, Lygus, I need you to do some crazy shit right now because I gotta go in like 30 minutes, and I need to pog before I leave. Okay, I need to go poggies in the story. So I really need you to pull some crazy shit here, like kill Anaxia or Aglaya, or like I don't know, do something. I'm so fried. The more Star Rail info I absorb, you're absorbing the information.
Go on ahead. Take this Yanis shortcut.
I feel like I have
on a
it.
long pilgrimage
Can you give me like a
stairway
TLDR a little bit?
waiting for you at its end.
Just like the main points.
I have to admit, I never expected you to not ask me anything.
No?
Not even my motive.
Because I know very well what it is you are after. As the saying goes, a gentleman helps others achieve their goals. I have a feeling that your theory will be validated at the end of this journey. I believe Kefali will not deprive
Okay, I'm gonna
you
go.
of
He's
your
gonna
right
meet
to
Kefali.
ask your question, especially now that you're on the brink of death. You.
I hope things go as you say, then.
Guy's really creepy, by the way.
Putting a child of justice
Put
into
this
a
guy in
farcical
charge.
world is bound.
Sorry,
It is
that's
my
like
hope that you
discrimination towards
bring
how he
much
looks. I shouldn't be
needed
saying that.
change to this world, which is on the
You should be able to do
brink
anything no matter what you look like.
of destruction.
Just. We're so close to Kefali. This is like one of the worst puzzles, by the way. Like, I feel insulted every time I have to do that.
What a splendid view. Isn't it about time you recognize the magnificence of us Titans?
Well, I don't see how this place is different from those temples in the city. All they have are magnificent facades. And
So
even
true,
though I've
bestie.
come this far,
Gross.
I'm still doubtful about getting useful.
Sorry, I'm just
I must
so
be getting ahead of
zoinked out
myself
right
to
now.
be expecting to hear something nice from you.
Oh? Haven't you been in my head for some time now? It's high time you get used to how I feel about things.
Get a fucking room,
All
guys.
right. We're just a short hike away from
So the intellectual debate from earlier was too draining for you, huh? If Amphorius gets a new lease on life, you should focus on strengthening your body and stop shirking social interactions.
Save your concern.
Shirking? That
The Titan.
Mind, I'm not even gonna bother.
Can you make it?
I was gonna say, isn't that a character from Smash Bros. Ultimate?
Why? Are you going to carry me up if I were to fall now?
I searched Skirk and I got Ancient Impact.
I know how far I can go.
That is not the right
so
character.
just hold your tongue and come along.
Fine then. I guess I won't say any more. I'll just wait till your soul dissipates completely to gain control.
Wait. Is that?
No.
Hey,
can't be.
Look at that.
Huh? What should I be looking at?
Bro's still mumbling to himself, by the way.
Do we even get to see souls when we're close to dying?
Wow. We were right under Kefali. Wow. Wow.
Oh, why
You
didn't
can
you
tell
bring
I'm
your favorite
fucking.
spear
I
with you on
can't
this
right now.
trip, Nias?
I'm too far gone at
Nias.
this point.
I know I've heard this name somewhere.
I am the scar that
it's
this
unfortunate.
world needs, or something, right?
The Black Tide destroyed
That's
every
him.
last inch of my calyx.
How could that be? Even a creation of Georios. From their prized ores and molten fire.
Confirm if it's Nos. All right, I got you.
Escape the fate of...
Hey, Cersei's. Do you know a certain Nias?
Nias? No. Not
Liar!
that I remember.
I just saw him. Nias. A warrior-like figure who was just chatting with you here.
No, I have no such memory.
He's lying to you, man. Oh, Stellar Jades? Oh, crazy. Let's going to the Saber Fund.
Departed spirit?
I don't know. It's definitely like very eyeballish. I don't know. It probably isn't Nos, but maybe it's like I don't know. Part of Nos. Very suspicious. Yeah, I don't know if we're getting any closer than this. I mean, we're going to meet his ass, so maybe.
We can use it.
This is just like the Herda trying to get a meeting with Nos, actually.
Did Kaos ever reply to you?
Well, regrettably.
What was up with that again? I don't remember what the Herda is doing.
Seems
Isn't
like the
she
price
supposed
of
to be
becoming
like
a demigod is
here
a lot heftier than
or like
we thought.
coming?
Chaos. I've never heard of this person. Which Titan's authority?
Look on the bright side, Nias. Since we've come all this way, I doubt he'd snub it.
That's just...
Hey, are you seeing that same hallucination?
Yup. I gotta fucking pee, dude.
Yes. It's still you and Nias, but you're now talking about a certain
Go
Chaos.
Piss Girl. Where did that come
I'm
from?
guessing
Go Piss
it's
Girl.
One of your companions?
I just started seeing it in Twitch chats, but I don't know where that where's its origination?
This name sounds
Oh,
just as
piss
strange
girl.
to me.
Gossip Girl. No, Go
Never
Piss
mind.
Girl. Not Gossip
think
Girl. I don't
know
want
what this
Gossip
is
Girl.
about. If things are as I thought, then they aren't hallucinations, but
I have to pee at the bottom. Go Piss Girl. A meme in Facebook group. It's originated from Facebook? No way, dude.
souls of people.
Oh, it's Gossip Girl, but it's rearranged to say Go Piss Girl. Oh, now I understand how that got popular.
If those are the souls of
That
the
makes
dead,
sense to me.
then what am I?
Beats me. For all I know, you're just an illusion I conjured up in my dying moments.
Wonka.
Let's just keep going. As long as I take in more sights and hear more stories.
Know your limits. Wander too far among the dead, and even I might not be able to save you.
Aren't you like a god or something?
Fine.
Offer greetings to Kafal. This is a pilgrimage platform dedicated to devout believers, but you, Anaxoragrius, never kneel to false gods. Never kneel. I'm not touching that hand, man. I don't want to do any puzzles right now. There he is. My gosh. The Fale. I'm not doing that. Actually, you know what? I will do it. I like these. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Hold on just a moment. Hold on just one moment. I need him on the blue button. I need him to come this way. Fall down. I can have him move left once, right once, left once, right once. Fuck, he's not gonna be on it. Oh my. Oh shit, wait, hold on. I need to be on this side. Fucking, I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm gonna be on the, you're on the wrong side. It's gonna kill me. There's no way for me to get to that. Because if I fall, I have to be here. Oh my god, I can't do this. I can't. I need him to stand on this blue button, but I also need to be here to make him fall. This is impossible. I can't do this. This is literally impossible. This is literally impossible. No, because now he's going to come this way. Oh my god. Am I stupid? Oh, I did it. Okay. I was like, I have to be on this side. There's no way to do it if I am on the other side. So I have to be on that side.
We can use it.
I'm so fucking smart, dude. I'm so fucking smart.
So...
Of course. I'm just... If I knew we had to climb a mountain, I wouldn't have come along with you.
Isn't your ass floating? Just like start floating again.
I guess this also counts as one aspect of the world-bearing burden. If Amphorius does have a next life, you may want to get your body in shape.
Keep your sarcasm to yourself.
I'm not getting anything of
It
value
does have a
from them.
next life.
I would sooner throw myself off this cliff and hit rock bottom than exercise even a little.
Bro.
I am Calypso of the eminent
Calypso.
Seven Sages, after all. Training would make me no different from those Helcalithist barbarians.
Calypso. Oh, what the hell?
Calypso. She's one of the Seven Sages. A member of the Grove? No, she can't be. I would know her name if she really were one of the Seven Sages. Hey, Circes. Does the name Calypso ring a bell?
Uh-oh.
Cersei's? They're gone. Doesn't matter.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Myself.
I might have to end this early before we get the pause moment,
I'm
though.
nearly there now.
It's like
the land of the dead.
I gotta go pick up my sister. I'll be back. I'm fucking. I went to pee. I was on the. I was looking through Reddit. Hands up, caught, looking at Reddit. And on r/YouTuber drama, there's a thread that's like YouTubers that have become a shell of their former selves. I'll go first. Whatever, right? Like I was just like I was moderately interested in it. Whatever. Go to the first comment. I was losing it, dude, because like I feel like this comment perfectly encapsulates to me like crime YouTube, right? So what they're saying is like crime YouTubers have kind of become a shell of their former selves, and I don't by the way, I just want to preface, I don't think true crime videos are funny, okay? I don't think true crime videos are funny. But like the way they say it is, it's like it's so true though, where it's like they have devolved into this sick murderer killed 12 children and ate them. Skull emoji, knife, and it's like it's just it's so real though. Like I don't know, true crime I feel like used to be like moderately interesting. It was always a little depressing, right? But it was like at least moderately interesting to like, you know, have this like victim focused way of telling like, you know, stuff that has happened in real life. But like I can't, like genuinely a lot of them, it feels like they're excited to talk about like the fucking murder and kill stuff. Like I don't I don't need you to like graphically describe how people were murdered. That's not what I clicked on this video for. I don't know why so many of them have turned into something like that. It's just like, it's weird.
Where are you now?
I don't know. I thought that comment was funny though. This sick murderer killed 12 children and ate them. Skull emoji, knife emoji.
Splendid gods once
so true, so true.
We walk. Alas, all that's left of that warmth is a hazy mirage.
Hello, Kefali. Can I ask you, are you EOS by any chance?
Why are you chanting that?
Or sorry, not EOS. That's a different guy. Nos. They have similar names, okay? And they're fucking both MiHoYo games. Don't make fun of me. I have memory problems. Nos, are you Nos by any chance?
Finally. So, I don't get
It's
to
peak
ask the
cinema.
Titan
Look,
very
look, look,
well,
look,
then.
look, 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 look,
Let
look,
me
look, look, look,
uncover
look, look.
the truth for myself.
See, you would have missed that. You would have missed that. Look, 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 look. Oh, fuck. Never mind. It's just a black screen.
So, I'm
Okay,
back
never mind.
here
You can
again.
go. You could fucking go. He's gonna do this for another couple minutes. It's fine. Go to sleep.
This is... I can hear it.
Aren't you in British Columbia? It's like 2:13 p.m.
I hear it from the depths of the tides, behind the closed doors. This
It is
time,
not sleep time.
the voice is a lot clearer than before.
Not bedtime. Look at this cinema.
Since we've come this far, let's just wait.
You woke up at 6 p.m. yesterday. Damn, girl. What the?
Lord Nias and Miss Calypso, are you both here to visit Chaos too?
Yo, that's literally Casterus.
Yes, and we've been waiting for quite some
All right.
time
Good
now.
night or good afternoon. Afternoon. Good evening. Good night.
Regrettably, he hasn't answered us.
Morning. If I don't see you later, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
The worst case scenario is that he's already been overwhelmed and crushed.
Probably.
by the world-bearing burden.
We'll see. If I'm not like more morbidly sick, I probably will.
You're overthinking, Lord Nias. I can still sense Chaos.
I'm gonna need you there to tell me what's happening on the screen because I'm illiterate. I need you to, in like full, simple word paragraph form, describe what is happening with white text on a black Google Doc. It's the only way I can understand what's happening.
And besides, we both know Chaos's nature. A deliverer like him wouldn't
Good
fall
night.
so readily.
Good afternoon.
Much less give up on all that he holds dear. Isn't that so?
Yes. I have faith in him.
That reminds me. Why are you making this trip alone,
What do you need?
Polixia?
No, it was a joke. It's a joke. It's over. It's over. It's already gone. Good night. Good afternoon. Good evening. Yeah.
Oh, my sister needs more
Else-
time to make
who-
sure.
how
the
else
flowers
am I
are
supposed to
fine.
remember what Midgar is? Good night. Good evening.
Such a pity. Both of you have hearts kinder than anyone else. Yet you are born only to take over Thanatos' divinity.
I gotta go.
Everything that I see and hear this time has left me shaken
like
to the core.
15 minutes.
What may seem like a mundane conversation is in truth a once-in-a-lifetime exchange that is
Sorry, I was
revealed the
not
ultimate
listening to any of
answer
this.
to Cersei's
You guys gotta
question.
give me a little break here. I was too busy talking to Rose about Final Fantasy VII. Also, really. My sister needs more time to make sure the flowers are fine. Hey, such a pity. Okay.
The conjecture has taken shape and must now be solidified into a theorem. Next, I only need to seek verification from Kefali. By doing so, I can answer Cersei's question and reclaim my body. But no, I will not do that. That isn't important. Because another one of my conjectures, one that I have always dreamed of proving, has been proved right this very instant.
What?
Fusing a mortal soul with that of a Titan to replace said Titan. is not a ludicrous idea after all.
Oh my god. On Hung POV. Whoa.
What
That's
are you
crazy.
thinking about?
Just amazed at how this towering tree is Cersei's divine body. It's a majestic sight.
Is that so? You don't look the slightest bit amazed, though.
He just kind of has
You
that
seem
face, to be
strangely
honest.
familiar with the city around the great tree.
Merely something from the past that I won't go into.
Events of the past, huh? I was also a child when I looked up at Cersei's. Their leaves and branches reflected the sparkling stars. And their trunk was like a pillar that supported the sky and ground. I stood at this very spot back then.
I got like 10 minutes
imagining
before
the
I got
day
to
when I
bounce.
could climb to the top of this tree. Because I would be the closest I can be to the sky.
I guess I don't have to bounce. You're a sky priest, yet you study at a place that is home to the Reasentine. That is rather counterintuitive.
Don't read too much into it. I mean, can mortals even hope to reach Aquila's realm? They're a strict and draconian god. Nothing like Cersei's. Reason is willing to share what is theirs with others, but Sky only expects people to revere them. You get what I'm saying, right, Denny? After all, the
She's got a
tyrant that
nickname for you and
imprisoned
everything.
Grey here in Amphorius.
Great. Oh, I forgot that's her
is
thing.
none other
Right,
than
right.
Aquila themselves.
Yes, I didn't count on provoking the ire of a
But
local
there
god.
will always be people who dream of soaring towards the sky. The Grove has a wealth of research on Aquila, and that is exactly what we are here for. It's just... I never thought Grey would meet with something like that before we set off. As a physician, I should have been there by his side.
Excuse me. Sorry, I'm a little weird today. I mean, you already knew that, though. I gotta stop, dude. I gotta stop doing that. Why do I make that noise? I don't understand. Sorry, I'm just like, I'm fucking out of it. Bad luck tends to come in streaks. Don't beat yourself up over it. Besides, Aglaia needs you here to uncover the truth behind what happened in the Grove. Let's make the most out of this trip and keep a lookout for any documents related to the Death Titan.
Yeah, there's no rest for the weary, huh?
True,
In
true,
any
true,
case,
true.
What we're looking for could be anywhere in this enormous grove. Let's split up to cover more ground. Danny, with your skills, I'm sure those monsters born of the Black Tide will pose no threat to you anyway.
What about you? Will you be all right on your own?
Have you forgotten that you're talking to the chief physician of the
He does have like
Twilight
a
Courtyard?
crazy pony that
Have
fucking
more
goes
faith in
psycho
me.
mode
I'll
on the
be just
enemies.
fine.
Silence here is near deafening. The vast amount of knowledge it holds, this academy is akin to a labyrinth of information. Even the cleverest of scholars would easily lose their way in here. Should gather my thoughts before heading in. How to leave Amphorius. In the myths, Aquila the Titan, who reigns over the domain of the skies, is a colossal bird that overlooks the world beneath them with 100 eyes. As long as they continue to soar above the clouds, people of Amphorius will remain trapped on the ground. Tyson's forebears were priests who worshipped Aquila. Nobody's more familiar with the taboos of the Sky Titan than her. Seeing how Aglaia sent her here as a guide, it's possible she plans to have Hyacinth take on a trial in the future. Amphorius' Titan... What is this? Titan mythology. It's a common topic of discussion. People create myths that in turn conceive Titans. It is a tricky task to keep an objective view when among the people of Amphorius. Is there any way to step out of the situation and look at it from a different perspective? Two distinct classes of beings. Titans can communicate with us humans. It is not impossible for us to overpower them. Upon their demise, we can take over their divinity. In this regard, Titans are said to be a lot more similar to humans than Eons are. Possess heroic qualities. Most of them demonstrating extraordinary. This is like a this is a this is literally a dictionary that I'm reading through. You know what? I appreciate it. The heroes are on a quest to reclaim the core flames. Respect the prophecy is hardest to make a sense of with barely information to go on. No matter how much I'm remembering, I won't yield results. My plight. Never imagined that Taco Turt's life would be forfeited the moment we land on Amphorius. I've done more to keep her safe, but it's not too late. We still have a fighting chance. The unique rules that govern life and death on Amphorius might just work in our favor and save her. Grove is a veritable library of knowledge. Maybe they'll have records on similar cases. Please let there be one. Clock is ticking. I should search for clues as I move. Okay, I gotta go. I feel like I was extremely disrespectful to the story. But like, I don't know. It's hard for me to care. And fucking Rose was harassing me. You know how she is. So you know, maybe I'll pay more attention next time. No promises. Can't promise anything. It's possible I pay more attention. It's possible I pay less attention. I am also horribly sick today. So sorry if I was a little fucking weird, okay? If I was a little fucking yappy, I was a little fucking making weird noises. It's just kind of, you know, I couldn't help it, okay? I'm just feeling a little weird today. I haven't had food. I've only drank Powerade, grape flavor, and water, okay? So I'm just a little, you know, I'm a little in the need of like sustenance and fuel for my body. And, you know, listening to Anaxia talk about philosophy, moral philosophy, you know? As The Good Place once said, this is why no one likes moral philosophers, is because they're boring as hell. I'm kidding. Look, I'll try to pay more attention next time, okay? Because it looks like we're starting to step into hands up cinema, okay? So, you know, I'll try to pay a little more attention next time. We'll see. No promises. Okay. Bye.